disappointed about that one. I'm still disappointed about that. But
No.
what I don't know if anybody's in the chat right now. I don't. You know what? We can go ahead and take the picture. I know we're live, but we can take the picture.
Oh
if
yeah,
y'all want.
let's do that.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
we-
sure.
Yeah, someone just joined, but what's up, y'all? Hope all y'all had a good Christmas. We're gonna take our what should I call it? Annual picture. I'm gonna call it that, or annual picture real quick. So,
Like a pre-show rendition, I guess would be the
Exactly,
best way to
exactly.
describe it. Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Pre-show,
All right.
pre-show tradition. Yep.
yeah.
let's see.
All right. And if cameras are ready, I'll screenshot in 3, 2, 1. All right, let me make sure.
And I
that
took
looks
one on
good.
mine as well. So
Okay, I was gonna say, Hayden, you weren't smiling or doing nothing in mine. I can take it again. All right,
All right.
ready? 1, 2, 3.
there we go. Awesome.
Awesome.
Ready.
Awesome.
Perfect.
All right.
Better.
Who we
All
got
right.
here
Yes,
so
I'll
far?
send that to all you guys after we wrap
Awesome.
up here.
What's
Now,
up, Josue? Haven't seen you in a while,
Josue
man.
Candido. Hello.
Good to see you, man. He's a mod on here. I haven't seen Josue in a while, man. What have you been up to,
okay,
buddy?
gotcha.
I haven't seen him in a while. Let's
Alrighty.
see. I guess it says 2 people are in here, but we can go ahead and get started if y'all want. So,
Yeah.
y'all, before we get started,
Oh, we lost Hayden's audio. Oh no.
We can't hear you, Hayden.
I told you my mic is so sensitive.
There it is.
Yeah, that's weird.
But if y'all want to go ahead and real quick introduce yourself so everybody can find out where to like subscribe to y'all's channels and Instagrams and all that. If y'all want to go around the horn and just do what we usually do, y'all can go ahead and do that if y'all want.
Yes. So I'm Joseph. I know I've been on here I was about to say I think like about 6 months. I know our first like Trinity stream was back in June. So yeah, you if you guys have been on the channel before, you probably have seen me. My name is Joseph, and you can find me on Instagram and YouTube at Joseph_Mills1411. Letterboxd, I'm JRock1411. And I would appreciate if you follow and subscribe to me on those platforms.
All right, awesome. And I'm Reza Hyder. You can follow me on Instagram and YouTube at the Reza Hyder, just my name with the. And on Letterboxd, it is RH Movies, or you can find it just with my name as well. And yes, I've been on with the Trinity since June, and we're running strong, and looking forward to continuing into the new year.
Yes.
Yeah.
And for myself, I'm Darian Saw. You can find me on Instagram at MovieMan32 is my Instagram account. You can find me on TikTok for my handle, I believe, is Darian_movie reviews. On my Instagram, there's also a link there's a link from my website where I do film reviews more in depth. And that's all my links. And I hope you guys can follow and watch my content.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, you
Jerry,
have
that's
you have a
on
website
Instagram.
where you have written reviews, right?
Yeah, I've been
That's
doing
awesome.
it for like 15 years now.
Oh wow! Oh,
yeah.
that's a good
Wow.
amount.
Oh yeah,
Wow, dude, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Wow, that's man.
I have over I think 800 reviews. Yeah,
You said
Sweet.
15 years, right?
We'll make sure to add the link
Yeah.
in
For
our
sure.
bio too.
Yeah.
that'd
Absolutely.
be awesome.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
Sorry for my
were you gonna
letterbox.
say?
It's my first and last name. So yeah, that's about it.
Awesome. Well, yeah, y'all. Again, I hope all y'all in here, Josue, everybody that's in here. I hope all y'all had a good Christmas, and we can. So right now, the main topic, y'all probably obviously saw the thumbnail and title. We're gonna be talking about our top 10 films of the year this year. I can't believe it's almost already 2026, dude. Like what?
Yeah.
We're only a few days away.
More
I can't-
days.
I can't believe it.
2 days away.
It's kind of sad because 2025 has been not just for movies, but movies
Yeah.
included as well. It's been a really great year, but I know 2026 is going to be hopefully a better. Not saying
Even better.
2025 was bad, but
Yeah,
hoping it's better.
even better.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
absolutely. Hayden
Hayden
goes
goes.
2026. He's calling it. He's calling it.
all 4 of us, man. All 4 of us. Heck yeah, man. But again, so we're going to be talking about our top 10 films of the year, and y'all are more than welcome to type in the chat, and we'll see what y'all's top 10 are. And then at the end, we'll kind of do a rapid fire. We'll talk about our guilty pleasures in a way. We'll talk about our most surprising films of the year. We'll talk about our most disappointing, maybe top 10 worst, but those will be like kind of quick or like rapid. We'll take our time, but like rapid fire, And again, if y'all want to type in the chat with us and just tell us what y'all's favorites were, what y'all's least favorites were. And I do have videos coming as well after this live stream. I'm going to work on my December movie rankings video. I'll post that later tonight, sometime tonight. And then I have videos coming up as well. My most surprising, my most disappointing, top 10 worst, top 10 best, guilty pleasures, all of those videos. So look out for those as well. And whoever wants to go first, we can go ahead and dive into it. So,
Yes.
I don't know. Do you want to start like? Do you want to do clockwise maybe or anti-clockwise?
yeah, we can. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Do whatever y'all want.
Well,
yeah.
I will say before we start our top tens, I know we had some viewer submissions.
Yes,
that's
let's
right.
go over
favorite
those.
Stories,
Yeah.
You tell your friends to watch movies at AMC with subscribers.
That's one of the ultimate goals, man. That's one of the ultimate goals to do fan events. And I actually, Detard, every time you ask me if I have cool Texas stories, this isn't probably going to be cool. I do kind of have one though. The car I have, technically my first ever car, I did get that in Waco, so I guess that's not really a cool story, but maybe it is. I don't know.
I have been to Waco a few years ago,
cool.
and my mom and I went to we went to Texas on spring break. I went to the Dr. Pepper Museum in Waco because Dr. Pepper is one of my favorite drinks. And yes,
that's the thing.
It's in Waco.
Know that. I did not know that.
Yes, and to this day, I still have a Dr. Pepper candle that I bought down there. It's very.
Oh, that probably smells good, dude. That probably smells good.
Oh, it does. Yes. I can't wait for the 2026 movies. The Boys season 6 is going to be awesome. Yes, but is it season 6 or season 5?
I think it's season 5. I think season 5, right?
Oh,
season 5.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we get what you mean, man. We get what you mean.
Yeah.
But yes, I'll go ahead and go through my viewer submissions that I received on Instagram. Thank you to everyone that submitted them. From our friend Brutal Vengeance, his favorite movie was Superman, and because I know Brutal personally,
I got a lot of Superman ones. I got a lot of Superman ones, and I'm not.
I figured Superman was going to be a popular response. So yes, Brutal Vengeance's favorite movie was Superman, and then from our friend Taylor at cause_tay304, her favorite movies were Wicked for Good, Mission Impossible, Thunderbolts, Zootopia 2, Superman, and How to Train Your Dragon.
Okay, and I have a few too. I'm pulling mine up, but whoever wants to go first next can. I'm pulling up mine. I think. Let's see.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, I have mine, but again, whoever wants to. Where'd Raza go? Is he all right?
Oh, I'm here. I'm just writing down my my user submissions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
Alrighty. You said you got a lot of Superman submissions, Hayden?
I did. Do y'all want me to go ahead and just say mine? Unless you have more.
No. Brutal and Taylor were the only two that submitted anything to me.
Okay. So I have. So Joseph, you sent in Superman. The handsome DG93. Is that? I think that's one of. Is that one of your friends, Joseph? I don't know if that's one of.
I don't know a handsome DG.
Okay, so he said Superman. And then Epic Tastic Joshua said Superman. Raza, you said F1.
Yep.
And one of my close friends who I know, who I live close to, said something that is a joke, and I'm not going to say that. So that one not included. So that's I didn't even respond to it. I was like, I'm not even gonna worry about that. But those are technically the only ones I have. So yeah, Darian, do you have any as well, or?
Well, all right now, what I have for I have my personal top 10, but I have heard some of my friends' top 10 lists that have started coming out. But I think one of my friends, their top 2. I forget their top 3. Their top 2 was Christy and the Smashing Machine.
Smashing Machine was good. I didn't see Christy, but I really like Smashing Machine. It's not top 10 for me, but I was really looking forward to it, and I ended up really liking it. So, and I saw on your, I think we both followed each other on Instagram earlier.
Yeah.
Right? I think so. I saw your story, and I won't say what it is. I won't say which one, but I saw one you had on your top 10. I think it's closer towards the bottom. That you might know which one I'm talking about. That I really, really enjoyed, and I was like, oh, dude. This guy knows what he's talking about. This is a good one. This is a really, and obviously you'll talk about it in a little bit.
But, for sure. Yeah.
It was a really good one. It was a really good one. And I'll tell you which one that when you go, I'll tell you which one I was talking about. But again, that one's not a top 10 film for me either. But I really, really enjoyed it. So I would say good pick.
Thank
you.
But
Raza, do you have a no rush, but you have your
I have my list here.
Okay.
All right. I just complete. I got a lot of submissions. I actually got submissions, which is awesome. I was so happy to have this many, and I
Minecraft is
really
the best
appreciated
music.
everyone telling me their favorites,
Here you go.
so that we can give them some shout outs on the stream. So first one I have is from Melrose Boom, who loved One Battle After Another.
Okay.
Okay,
Austin
okay.
Jassim, he loved Wicked for Good.
It's a good
From
one.
Hardcore Reviews, I had Avatar Fire and Ash.
Okay.
From Dwayne, he had two. He had Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning and Predator Badlands.
Nice.
And then
Alright.
from Hermione Granger's Witchcraft, she loved Frankenstein. From The Real
okay.
Zach Lord, he loved Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. And I don't know if Hayden, if you want me to say your favorite one, or if you want to let that be a reveal for when you do your top 10.
Oh, like my favorite, like my number one.
Yeah, your number one, because you said it in the
I was gonna say, I
prompt,
feel
so-
like all of our top
I was just saying,
movies were revealed just a minute ago.
right.
yeah. I was saying in that case, let's wait. Let's wait.
Okay,
because I was
I'll hold
about
off
to say-
on
I was
saying
about to
Hayden.
say, but let's wait. Yeah.
Right.
I know what
And
it
then the
is,
last
but I won't say.
last one is Alex E. Gonzalez, who said he liked Superman and One Battle After Another.
Okay.
All right, awesome. All right. Number two is
Anaconda is not a
Anaconda.
top 10 for me, but
Okay.
it's not a top 10 for me.
It looks
That movie is freaking hysterical.
It looks
It
like
is absolutely hysterical. I'm not going to give any context away. I'm not going to give any of who the characters are, but I will say there's a scene in the jungle where a certain character gets bit by a tarantula and someone has to pee on that character.
Oh,
But the thing is, he can't pee in public or standing up, so he has to
Right.
pee on him sitting down. And I was in
Oh,
tears.
wow.
I jumped.
Wow.
I'm telling you, and the scene you see in the trailer with Jack Black running with the pig on his shoulders.
yeah.
Enough said. Enough
Oh, wow.
I did.
I'm
I
excited
was
to see that.
spoiled.
said.
I
Funniest
was
movies.
spoiled for a cameo earlier. I was watching.
Oh,
I was like pulling up YouTube videos on my phone, just like while I was on my lunch break.
and
And
there's two cameos. There's two, and they're
Okay.
hilarious. They're
one of them
hysterical.
got spoiled. I won't
Yeah,
say
same
who it
here.
is, but they
Okay,
were in the original movie.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
I don't know the other one. But I
There-
saw that preview on YouTube, and I was like,
Oh, it's
they really got him back for this.
Oh, you're talking about that one. Okay, yeah. There's
Oh, is it a man and a woman?
there's another cameo. It's in a post-credit scene. I'm not going to say anything, but
Okay, I don't think
it's-
it was in the post. I don't know. I don't know the context of it because I've not seen it. But it was a character.
It's
it was
so
an actor
funny.
that was in
It's
that I
so
know was
funny.
in the original Anaconda that
Yeah.
I guess made an appearance. I won't
yeah.
spoil
It's
it, but-
Well, for me too. Yeah.
all I'll say real quick is Steve Zahn is so freaking
He's
funny.
so
Zahn
good.
is
I'm so
awesome.
happy that he's in this.
Me
I'm
too.
so
Me
happy.
too.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
heard it was funny in here. He
Right.
plays like the idiot of the group. He does.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
he
Yeah,
plays-
that's good for him. He's honestly
He's
good
good.
at those
He's good.
roles.
Yeah. It's funny, but
His role as Frank Heffley is
Oh, I know,
forever
right?
iconic. What
Iconic.
was General Grant doing on the thermostat?
when I made my Anaconda review the other day, when I was editing it, right?
Yeah.
When I was talking about Steve Zahn in my positive section or whatever, I put that clip of I knew the door had a lock on it. I had to put that in there.
Right.
I had to. Man.
Yeah.
I had to. I was like,
Right.
dude, I was so excited to put
Yes.
that in there and watch it, and
Mhm.
perfecto, dude. It was perfect.
Yes.
It was perfect.
I also really love him in War for the Planet of the Apes as the most.
That's right. He plays Bad Ape. I think
Bad
Ape.
Ape.
Right? Yeah,
Bad
yeah.
Ape. He's
I
so
forgot
good
about
in that.
Yeah.
I love his facial expressions
Yeah.
and everything.
The
Yeah.
Long Walk's a good one. The Long Walk
Oh,
is.
yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I wish it's in my top 10. It is. I won't say where, but even though it's in my top 10, I wish I had it higher, man. I won't say what place it's in until I actually talk about it, but like I feel like it's kind of weird to say that because like it is in my top 10. It is, but I wish it was higher. I want to put it higher, but the things I have above it are better in my opinion. So, but again, did you have any more submissions, Raza? Or-
No, that was all of them. Yeah, I had about like 8 or 10 of them. So yeah, I said them all except yours. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, thank you, viewers, for all your
Thank
submissions.
you all.
And for any
Thank you.
future streams, you can
Yeah,
find
yeah.
all of our like poll boxes on Instagram stories. That's where we take
Absolutely.
submissions, also in comments for Instagram and YouTube. You post it, we'll find it, and we'll give you a shout out.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah.
Well,
And whoever wants to go first, we can go ahead and get started if you want.
yeah. Well, since Darian is our guest, we can let him.
Yeah,
go
let's
Yeah,
let Darian
well,
go first.
yeah,
That makes
yeah,
sense.
Or if
Okay.
you don't want to be put on the spot right
No,
away, one
it's-
of us can go.
Because
for
again,
sure.
the one on your, I think close to the bottom, the one I was talking about, I'm excited
Yeah.
to talk about that one. Like I
Sure.
really loved it. So
Yeah. So I'll are we just gonna go around like and go from 10 to 1 and
Yeah.
work?
yeah, we
Okay.
can. Yeah,
Yeah, just 10 to all of yours 10 to 1, and then
Yeah.
we'll pass it to someone else for all 10
Yeah.
to 1.
Sure. Okay. So my 10th spot is One of Them Days, which came out, I believe, in January this year.
Yes.
with
Okay,
Kiki
yeah.
Palmer, right?
Kiki and SZA, yeah.
Yeah, I heard it was
Right.
good. Yeah.
It gave me like late 90s, like Friday and Soul Plane and films of that
Okay.
genre that we like, stoner kind of fun late night comedies we don't really get
Yeah.
anymore.
Right.
It's definitely a bygone genre, which is really unfortunate. But SZA, who gave her first ever on-screen debut performance, is fantastic in the film. Her chemistry with Kiki Palmer is amazing in the film. Cat Williams
It
is
looked good from the clips I saw. It looked good. The chemistry and all that.
really funny, and also in a time where we need more comedies more than ever, I think it was a very well needed shot of humor. And there's less comedies coming out every year, and this was one of the stronger ones that have come out in the last couple of years. That usually a comedy is a lot harder to make nowadays, especially in the climate we're in. But no, One of Them Days is a fantastic film, and I'm insanely glad that they've actually greenlit a sequel to that film. So they will be making a
Oh,
second.
they have. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
I'll have to watch the first one then. I'll have to watch it then. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's my 10th spot is One of Them
Okay.
Days.
Okay.
High recommendation for sure.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
And are we doing? We can do like 10, 10, 10, 10, and then
Yeah.
like whoever does. We can do that if y'all want.
Sure, yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I mean, we can do
Yeah.
it however y'all want.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
down
fine,
for whatever. So
Yeah, we can do 10, 10, 10, 10 and just count it all down.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So whoever
so then,
wants to go next.
Are we gonna go clockwise then Hayden?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can go. We can keep going. Well, I
Yeah.
guess that'd be counter. Or yeah. Clockwise. Start
Yeah.
next.
Right.
Hayden.
Okay. So y'all want me to go right now? Y'all want me
Yeah.
to go? Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
my number 10. I really wish that and this is kind of where one of my negatives comes in. I really wish I saw this in IMAX. I did not, and I could have seen it in IMAX. I don't know why I didn't, but Warfare. I don't know if y'all saw Warfare, but it
it's
was
so good.
so good.
Yeah.
It was so good, and I have
Okay.
again my letterbox pulled up in my like written review, so I kind of go off that. But I love Alex Garland, how he's just able to just create this just dread and just
Mhm.
bleak atmosphere, and it's just I really it's a 90-minute raw. I'm trying to read my review, but it's visceral, it's raw, it's gritty, and it just really keeps you on the edge of your toes. And I actually felt like the stakes, you know what I mean? Like that
Mhm.
scene where Joseph Quinn, they're like trying to like help him and
Yeah.
all of that. I just felt like the emotion and just
Yeah.
the dread, and it's really and I kind of was debating back and forth because I don't know if y'all saw the animated Predator film Killer of Killers. I don't know if y'all saw that one, but I really enjoyed it, and I was that's my number, let's see, 11, I think. Is that my number 11? Yeah, so that's number 11. I was debating back and forth if I wanted Warfare to be number 10 or Killer of Killers to be number 10. I was really struggling and debating. I was like, man, I love both films. Which one do I like more? And it ended up being Warfare. So Warfare is number 10. And I, again, just like I said, the atmosphere, just the visceral nature of it all. It's phenomenal, man. And Alex Garland, he just doesn't miss, man. He doesn't miss. So it's number 10.
Comment on that Warfare is a great film. It's a great choice. That's probably my 11th pick.
It's so
I got
good, man.
I got to go to a screening of that with Alex Garland and the other coach.
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
Right.
He was
yeah,
there.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Awesome.
Here,
Yeah.
and I got to talk to him for a brief moment. I got a photo with him.
Oh
Dude,
yeah, I
that's so
remember
cool.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
That's
cool
awesome.
guy.
Wow.
And,
Because he did Civil War, right? Civil War. I like Civil War more than
Yeah.
Warfare.
and us
That
another
movie.
one. He
So
wrote the 28 years later and 28 days later franchise. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
fantastic film.
All right.
And whoever
Well,
wants to,
Yes. So in my number 10 for me is Ballerina. This is
Okay.
one that I just thought was great. It was an incredible theater experience. John Wick universe style action with Ana de Armas was great. And similar to you, Hayden, you debating whether or not your 10th place should go to a Predator film. My 11th was Predator Badlands. I couldn't
It's a good one.
decide for
It's
the
a good
life
one,
of me
man.
which movie's action I liked better. Both are great. I loved both movies, but I was like comparing. I was like, do I like Ana de Armas or Predator more? And Ana de Armas won. So, so Ballerina. So because of Ana de Armas,
Ballerina was good. I like Ballerina.
Yeah.
It was
Yes.
crazy, like not all over the place, but it was wild. But I ended up like Ballerina. I
Yeah.
thought it was good.
Mhm.
yes,
of
so
my biggest
Ballerina.
surprises of the year.
Ballerina was number 10 for me.
I like how
Okay.
I like your mentality there with what with where you
Yes,
went.
it's like Ana de Armas or a Predator.
or a predator. Tough choices.
Yeah.
And the hand-to-hand combat sequences and the fight choreography in that film.
Oh
Is
yeah.
Yeah.
That plate
absolutely.
scene where they're smacking
yeah.
each other on the head with the plates. I'm like, what
So
is
good.
going on, dude? I thought John Wick
The
4
scene,
was
with
crazy.
the
Right?
flamethrower
Right.
was
Oh, wow, that
with
was
the part where
amazing.
she's fighting back with the hose.
Insane.
That
Yeah.
was awesome.
Yeah.
That's all I needed to see.
Yeah.
Really, really
And-
well choreographed. The
Oh,
making
yeah,
of that
yeah.
movie is, like the off the charts stunts that they did and everything. Like they actually delayed the movie by an entire year. It's supposed to release 24.
That's right.
And
Yeah.
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
delayed it to 25 specifically because they wanted to get. I think it was the stunt guy who did the other John Wicks to come on board and help add some more stunts to it. So, what's up, folks from Illuminated Pro?
Yes.
Fellas,
Good to see you,
happy
man.
holidays.
Happy holidays. Yeah, good to see you, man.
Holidays, man.
Yeah, but
Okay,
Ballerina,
yes,
I
and
feel like
my-
so. Real
Yeah,
quick,
no,
I
I
was
was
going to
gonna
say
go for my
Ballerina.
number
I
10.
feel like. Oh yeah, go ahead. You go ahead.
Yeah.
You go ahead.
So, because it's actually Ballerina too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Since
Nice.
So it's keeping that movie going, but I'll say my number 11 because my number 10 and my number 11 were going back and forth literally up until like this morning when I was like, okay, I really don't know if my 10 is the one I like the most, and I ended up settling on Ballerina over Wicked for Good. Wicked for Good is my 11th. I just enjoyed Ballerina more. I mean, I just like you, Joseph. I just enjoyed the whole stunts on De Armas, of course. Like it was just that whole movie. I was locked in, and it was the best Dolby Atmos experience I've had to date. I was so blown away by that Dolby Atmos experience in Ultra AVX. I also got to see it in the D-Box motion seats, so that was perfect for all
Oh,
the stunts,
nice.
for all the
I bet that
gunfights
was
and
fun.
everything. It was a great ride. I thoroughly enjoyed that movie experience, and honestly, I was really bummed that the movie didn't perform better at the box office because I
Yeah.
thought it was such a fun ride, and I want to
Yeah.
see Anna reprise this role in the future in that universe. So I hope she does. I hope maybe in John Wick 5 or something that would be cool. But I did.
Yeah.
I really, really enjoyed Ballerina. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
Alrighty, so now to the number
Uh,
9s. Circle back
Number
around.
nine. Yeah,
to,
there we go.
So number 10s were Ballerina, Warfare, and what was your number 10, Hayden?
It was my number 10. Oh, Warfare.
Yeah.
It was Warfare. Yeah.
Mine was One of Them Days.
One of them
One of
days.
them
Oh, okay. I got it
Yes.
mixed up. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
All right, so
No
yeah,
worries.
One of Them Days, Warfare, Ballerina, and Ballerina for number 10.
From
Moving
Dingle
on to-
Nut Butt Pro, I think he said it was Thunderbolts for himself.
Okay.
You know,
Oh,
like,
okay.
That's awesome. Yeah.
I saw a Naked Gun comment a minute
Yeah.
ago.
Illuminated Pro.
OMG, I forgot to mention Naked Gun in
That was
my
a
list.
fun
of-
movie.
Yes, Naked
Taylor
Gun
said that, yeah.
was
Yeah. Naked
awesome.
Gun was fun.
And
It was fun.
similar to One of Them Days, it just felt like a comedy that hasn't been in theaters for a while, and
Yeah.
it was like,
Right.
why did this ever go away?
Yeah.
And
That's true.
Mhm.
I loved the Naked Gun, which it's
It was
coming up
fun.
in my
It was
ranking, so I'll elaborate more on it in a second. But
Oh, okay.
yes,
Okay.
we'll go ahead and head on to a number 9s if you guys are ready.
Yep.
Okay. My ninth spot would be Caught Stealing.
That's the one I was talking
Oh,
about.
okay.
I love
Yeah.
Caught
Caught Stealing with Austin Butler and Zoe Kravitz, and
Yep.
it has an oddly stacked cast with Matt Smith and
Oh,
Vincent
yeah.
Ringo and big cast. It gave me the vibes of like Snatch and 90s, late 90s like crime films of that genre. And Austin Butler's fantastic. I always make this joke now that Austin Butler always releases a film in the summer, and Timothée Chalamet releases a film in December of a year now.
Yep.
So,
Exactly.
Because last year we had the Bike Riders, and this year we have Caught
Yeah.
Stealing.
Yeah, that's right.
I forgot about that. That's right. Yeah.
So no, Caught Stealing was a fantastic film. It's chaotic. It's frantic. It gave me After Hours vibes, very much of Scorsese's film, and it definitely cemented in my mind that Austin Butler's not just a good actor, but he's a bona fide movie star. And
Right.
it showed that he can definitely carry a film as top billing, as the lead, and people will still go out and seek his films, and he's not just demoted to supporting roles. So that was fantastic to see. But I can gush about this film for another hour, but that's my ninth pick is Caught Stealing.
Awesome.
There you go. Awesome. It's a good one, man. It's a good
I
one.
still have to see it. Yeah.
Oh, it's really,
they
it's
they
really
took
good.
it out of my theaters only after 2 weeks.
Yeah, that was
Like
the
my
problem.
local
That was
theaters
the
did not
problem
give
here.
it any time at all, and I was so upset.
I don't know
Yeah.
how much did it make any money. I don't know if it made any money. Did it?
It made
Because it was good. It was received well. I think it was received well.
it
but I
made
don't
enough
know.
for Sony to put out a Blu-ray, because I know it like just came out on Blu-ray
Oh,
not
okay.
too long. Yeah, because
Yeah.
there was a pattern there for a while, at least with Warner Brothers, and I think Sony was doing it too. Like if a movie did not make too much in theaters, they just did a DVD only, like physical release. But I think as far as like the two lesser known Sony movies this year, both Caught Stealing and A Big Bold Beautiful Journey both got Blu-rays, which I was very happy about.
Yeah.
So I need to get both of them. Big Bold Beautiful Journey was also one that my local theaters took away after only like 2 or 3 weeks.
Which
It
I
was
liked more than
absolutely ridiculous.
I thought I would. I don't know
The
if
thing
I'd
is-
watch it again, but I liked it. Well, did you see it, Darian? What did you think of it? Big
Oh,
Bold Beautiful Journey.
Oh, sorry, I have not seen that one. I was going to see it because I was in the craziness of TIFF at the moment. I didn't have a chance to go see
Right.
it.
Yeah.
But I was going to go see it because it's Colin Farrell and it's Margot Robbie, and it's done by the same director of After Yang, I believe. And
Yeah, that's right.
yeah. I never had a chance to see it, but Caught Stealing, I'm
Yeah.
supposed to play longer. It's done by Darren Aronofsky, who's given us some fantastic movies,
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Absolutely.
but fantastic creative team in there. But the film didn't
Yeah.
have much legs.
Yeah, Big Bold Beautiful Journey was my number one most anticipated movie of the fall, and I
Okay.
never got to see it because it played for like I felt like 10 days and it was done, and I was smack in the middle of getting ready for a trip at that time, so that was really difficult to make it. But yeah, no, I
Yeah.
love the genius behind the movie. I thought
Yeah.
from the trailers, at least from what I saw, right? Like I
It's
know
a cool
we kind
concept.
of
It's a
said
cool
it
concept.
seemed like Monsters Inc. with the doors.
Yeah.
And right,
Yeah.
like that was seemed
Yeah.
interesting. So
So one thing
yeah.
I said in my review for Big Bold Beautiful Journey, again, I liked it more than I thought I would. I don't know if I'd like it's. I'm not saying it's like I didn't like love it, but I liked it more than I thought I would. And there are some really great things about it. The one thing I said in my review is, and this is what I gathered from watching. This is what I thought. I was like, it feels like a mix of John Krasinski's If. Did y'all see that?
Yes.
New
Yeah, I saw that. Yep.
So it's like a mix of that with a live action Pixar film mixed with a Wes Anderson film mixed
Yeah.
with
Okay.
what's the fourth one? Because I had it was a mix of those three with something else too. I have it right here, I think. Let me see real quick. Try to find it quick. Where is it at? Okay, here we go. So yeah, it's like from what I gathered from Big Bold Beautiful Journey is it's a mix of an indie film, John Krasinski's If, and a Wes Anderson film, and a live action Pixar film. But one of my problems with it, and I noticed I wasn't the only one that was talking about this. I didn't really feel the chemistry between the two in the film. Yeah, I just didn't feel the acting chemistry, and I was just like, I don't really care about the characters. You know what I mean? Like I wish that part of the film was better, but visually it was unique and stunning. So I mean, I thought that was a good thing about it. But I don't think I'd watch it again. But that's just me though. That's just me. But yeah.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because he also had The Ballad of a Small Player, which also did not perform well critically. And then
I heard about that. I didn't see it, but I heard about that.
Again, 2 films this year, and none of them really perform well, which is unfortunate.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Joseph, do you want to go real quick? I just got a text from my mom. I don't think it's too serious, but if you want to go real quick, you can.
Yeah,
go real
I
quick
can
if
give
you
my
want.
number 9. Number 9, I might get a little bit of heat from this one because it was like really high up in people's rankings, but I quoted Jeremy Johns in my Letterboxd list earlier. It's like the reason movies may not be as high is because I just was moved by other ones. It's not that I hated
Right.
this movie; I really enjoyed it, but it just didn't move me as much as I was hoping to. So
Right.
that's why it's a little lower. But number 9 is F1. Great.
Okay.
Again,
So
it's a
good.
great
I love
theater
F1.
experience. I thought it was amazing. Hans Zimmer score, of course, Hans Zimmer can do no wrong. Really loved the story and all like the driving choreography that was in it with Joseph Kosinski's direction. Very Top Gun Maverick-esque,
Yeah.
but mixed with Formula One.
Yes.
Definitely was a great summer blockbuster, and it is taking up my number 9 spot.
We got.
There
Sorry, I
you
just
go.
wanted to comment on this person's comment. Eliminated Pro said it's been a hard day, to be honest.
sorry
I'm
about that,
grateful
man.
y'all are live chatting movies.
Oh,
Absolutely.
I'm glad we can help. Man.
Yes.
Whatever you
Fun.
need. I mean, my
Absolutely.
Instagram DMs are open to. I think I'm pretty sure all of ours probably are. But if you
Yeah.
ever need anything, man,
Yeah.
don't be afraid to. Seriously, I'm on my phone.
For my Instagram DMs, you may just have to specify who you are because I get bots all the time,
yeah.
and
I feel
I'm just
Yeah.
like, yeah. So if I'm not careful, if I
No, I
don't know who
agree.
you
I
are, I
agree.
might block you. Please specify who you are. Like,
Yeah.
tell us
Yeah,
tell me you were watching the stream, and I'll chat.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry you're
Yeah.
having a bad day again, man. I'm glad all of us
Absolutely.
can help, man.
Really
I mean,
appreciate
that's
that,
what
and
Yeah,
we're really
yeah.
glad that we
I
can
appreciate
help
it.
make your day a little brighter with that.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I will comment though. for
totally.
F1,
Totally.
that film has one of the best
We're just-
scores here with Hans Zimmer.
Yeah.
And the sound
Oh, yeah.
mixing, the
Yeah.
film editing on that
Oh
film
yeah.
is fantastic.
So
Yeah.
good. It's
Absolutely.
so good.
It was.
Yeah.
It was absolutely insane. Yeah.
Okay, so
What was your number 9, Hayden? Or did you? Is
Oh, my
everything
number
cleared
9
up?
was Sinners. Number 9 was Sinners, and I know that's
Oh,
kind of that may seem a little low to some people, but and I loved it. Like because I went to we just got back from New Mexico a couple days ago. We were there almost all last week, and on the way there, like when we were going there, I had my headphones. I was listening to music, obviously, and I was listening to that one song almost over and over. "I Lied to You" by Miles.
Miles Katan.
I always
Miles
butcher his
Katan,
name.
yeah.
right.
And dude, that I remember when I saw the movie in IMAX when it came out. When that whole scene, like when the camera tilts up and the fire is like up on the.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, dude! Like
When
I
the
felt like I was
electric guitar kicks in,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude,
that
it's
was
so
the
good.
moment I
That
was
was
like,
awesome.
this
Mhm.
is
so
something
good.
transformative,
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah.
Let's see. 9 isn't low for me. Okay, yeah, but Sinners, it was CF1 is good. F1 is really good.
F1
Sinners,
was my number 9.
Okay, gotcha.
Or
Gotcha.
no, wait, was he saying he didn't see F1 like in theaters, or he maybe just didn't?
He was saying he didn't see F1. He's behind. He didn't
Oh,
see it,
okay.
yeah.
I thought maybe he.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But I
I got it
love
now.
like the thing
It's been a long day.
with Sinners is it just feels inspiring. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Like a while back, a couple months ago, I was like wanting to make my own movie, and I haven't done anything with that in months because I've been busy. But it feels so awe-inspiring, and
Right.
I love
Agree.
the 19. I think it takes place in 1930s, right? So 1930s or something like that. I love the backdrop or whatever time it's in. I love the backdrop, and it's just so visually, it has its own visual flair, and I love. Dude, the dialogue is so sharp, and the performances are so amazing, and a little slow at times, and it does take a while to get going. That's what I gathered from watching it. But when it gets to the end of the first act, it just goes. It just doesn't stop, and it's just so, again, like I said, awe-inspiring, and it has its own visual flair, and I absolutely love it so much. So that's my Sinners is my number 9. So.
Nice.
Darian, I'm curious. Did you get to see it in IMAX 70mm?
I am one of the very lucky people that saw that in 70mm IMAX.
Oh, dude.
Oh man.
I got the film strip and everything. Yeah.
Oh man, lucky
dude.
you, lucky
Yeah.
you.
Cool.
You got one hell of a treat for that.
Man.
I
Yeah.
did
The
not get the-
closest. Oh, sorry. You go ahead. I'm sorry.
Sorry, case. Yeah, no, it's okay. I unfortunately am not one of the lucky people that got tickets for 70 millimeter The Odyssey, because that sold out within 5 seconds.
Right. Dang.
But Sinners, though, I am very glad they also re-released it here just recently.
Yeah, they did just like a couple
Yeah.
weeks ago. Yeah.
That and One Battle, and
Yeah.
I've seen Sinners, I think, almost 3 times now.
Okay.
My partner's seen the film actually more than me, but it's the fact that film came out in April, and
Yeah.
it's out December, and we're still talking about it shows
Right.
the longevity of that film.
Yeah.
I've compared
Yeah,
it to like
yeah.
because Get Out came out very early in 2017.
Right.
That film lasted the entire year.
Right. Right.
But yeah, no, I think Sinners is a fantastic film. And another reason why I also love it, I'll elaborate more on it later because it's on my list as well, is Ryan Coogler, the director behind
right.
that film. Every single film of his is fantastic. I love the fact he took his Marvel money and he just put it into a vampire,
Yeah.
music-driven
Yeah.
film that takes place in the past. It's a phenomenal film, yeah.
Yes,
Absolutely. Yeah. No, I thought that I'll speak about it later too, but
Yeah.
it's definitely going to be used for awards consideration. I'm
Oh,
sure. Like it's going to
For
be
sure.
nominated
Oh,
for quite a few
yeah,
different categories.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I would say like I'm not sure like what the Searchlight and like Netflix and all these other contenders that usually have
Right.
Best Picture nominees go up, but I would say at the moment I would be very convinced Sinners is going to get Best Picture. Like at least a nomination.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
it has to at
Probably.
least get a nomination, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it could contend for Best Picture very strongly.
I
Yeah.
think that is the film to win Best Score. If that film does not
Right.
win Best Score and
Best
Best
Score.
Screenplay, those are the 2 awards I think that are locked in.
Yeah.
Wumi Masaka, who plays the witch doctor in that film, I hope
Oh,
gets,
she's great. She's
hope
great.
she gets it. She's fantastic.
Right.
So is Michael B. Jordan. The entire ensemble is fantastic, and there's very few films I've seen all year where every single actor is dead on.
Yeah.
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 Okay. My number 9. My number 9 is the movie I just happened to have watched last night, which is Marty Supreme.
Oh,
I got to watch
Okay.
Marty Supreme last night, and wow, I was thoroughly engaged the entire time. I couldn't believe the story that was unfolding in front of me because that was a ride. And
Yeah.
I was only going in expecting. I mean, I was expecting something along the lines of what happened in the movie,
Mhm.
but I really didn't know anything about it. All I knew was that there was ping pong involved, and that he was trying to aspire to be like one of the best at table tennis. So that's all I really knew. But this movie takes you on a really, really interesting journey that is that to me, I've never seen Uncut Gems, so I can't really compare it to the
Me
other
neither.
film that
Me neither.
Safdie made.
By the way.
Sorry?
Phenomenal film. I highly recommend.
Phenomenal film. Yeah, no, I've definitely heard about that. But I from the movie that I compared it to was a little bit of Catch Me If You Can.
Yeah.
Catch Me If You Can. I saw some similarities
Okay.
there, and I know that someone else said a little bit of Wolf of Wall Street elements too,
Yeah.
maybe a little bit in there too.
Mm-hmm.
So I thoroughly enjoyed it. Timothy Chalamet gave an award-worthy performance for sure. I think that this is definitely the best performance of his career, which is saying a lot considering I think that he was absolutely stellar in both Dune Part 2 and A Complete Unknown last year. So he's been on nonstop going, upping himself on each performance he does. And I think that this movie is going to get a lot of nominations as well.
Lisan Al-Gaib.
Yes, Lisan Al-Gaib.
Favorite,
Yeah, that's right.
favorite movie of 2025 or favorite movie in general?
Yeah. Favorite film of all time.
I'll say my favorite movie of all time. I mean, obviously, as of right now, Across the Spider-Verse. I have my poster right here. I love that movie. The second Spider-Verse film. I absolutely just adore that film so much, and I could talk about that for hours. Like I obviously won't right now, but I love it so much. Just everything about it. I could talk about it for hours, but that's a video for another day. So I could talk about that for hours. But
I was gonna say my favorite movie, not one that's really that renowned as like an all-time favorite movie, but it's the movie that got me serious into like more not modern film, but just like age appropriate film, like taking the jump from like the kids and family stuff that I grew up watching to
Yeah.
the more mature genres, the more mature themes. And really showing not very much in the sense of warfare, because like I know warfare is like very realistic and graphic,
Oh yeah.
but it is a war, and it is about how America started. It is Mel Gibson's
Oh, The
The
Patriot.
Patriot is
Oh, the
my
Patriot, okay.
all-time favorite. Yeah, I watched this probably about 10 years ago when I first started exploring different realms of film, and it's just one that has stuck with me. It's absolutely, and it has its flaws, sure, and there are a bunch of historical inaccuracies to it, because the American Revolution is one of my favorite historical topics to read about and study. But just from like a movie standpoint and the effect that it's had on my like movie loving experience, that's got to be it for sure.
There you go. There you go.
Follow
Yeah.
that somehow. Okay, so mine is Ghostbusters, the '84 classic.
Okay.
I was 7 when I
It's
first saw
great,
that.
man.
It's
great.
it's a classic. I
So
was
good.
7 when I first watched that, and it made me appreciate the craft of filmmaking. With what you can do practically, it's the most. I think it's the catchiest '80s made for film song ever from that decade. It's an original concept. You have fantastic comedians in the film. It's a love letter to New York. It's scary, but it's not a traditional horror film. It has romance, but it's not a romance movie. And it has comedy as well, with fantastically well-written laughs. And it's all comes together. And then the third act has a Steve Park Marshmallow Man walking through New York City. And the absurdity of it is wild, but you buy into it by that point.
Oh yeah.
Right.
It's a fantastic film, and it gets better with the rewatch. Another film that gets better with the rewatch I also love. It's in my, I think my top 20 is The Holdovers.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Great.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But yeah, I could go
Gotcha.
on. But my favorite, definitely for sure, is 1984's Ghostbusters.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I've always kind of said I don't really have one particular favorite, but I mean, it's tough for sure. Of course, a lot of people know, I won't say everyone, but a lot of people know that one of my all-time favorite movies is the one that started it all for me, which is Lion King, the original 1994 classic. It's my favorite Disney movie of all time. Great, awesome. It's the one that I've rewatched the most, like pretty much because of in my childhood. I must have watched it at least once a week, if not more. And so, I mean, for live action wise, I will probably go with. I love The Dark Knight. I mean, I know it's cliche to say, but I really do. That impact that film had on me, again, pretty much from age 10 and up, was astounding. I mean, it really transformed my love for movies and really wanted me to engage with them even more than I had already wanted to before I saw that. And so that just took my love for film up a whole other level. And I'm sure I could find some other movies that could make my number one pick, but that's just what came to my mind. There's Spider-Man 2, of course, as well. I'm sure that we can all agree on.
Yeah. I was going to say,
you mentioned. I was going to say really quickly before we get back to the countdown. You mentioned your favorite animated movie. This is my favorite.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
And I love this steelbook that they put out for it.
Yeah.
How can you not love the original SpongeBob?
Awesome, man.
I was going to quickly mention, if you love The Dark Knight, did you also know that Mamma Mia came out the same day as the Dark Knight?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was the original Barbenheimer. Yeah.
But
I
yeah,
never saw the Spider-Verse films, really, dude. You gotta watch them.
Wow.
Yeah, dude.
that's
Dude.
You got time. You have time before Beyond, but they're man. I could go on for hours about this.
Yeah.
Film, but dude, they're
Scored in those films, by the way, by Daniel Pemberton, I believe is his name.
Yes.
yeah.
Phenomenal score in those.
Phenomenal.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah. Listen to that while you walk, take a walk or a run, dude. Oh, your adrenaline, man.
Right.
I'm telling you.
Right.
All right. So to recap, number 9's Caught Stealing, Sinners, F1, Marty Supreme.
Yeah, that's right.
Awesome. All right, number 8.
Number 8.
If we are, let's see, are we all caught up on comments?
So Frankenstein.
I was losing track.
I liked it more than I
comments.
thought it would. Okay, but I personally think Oscar Isaac should win Best actor, I think, honestly. I was 30 minutes into that film. Even though the film overall I thought was fine. I thought there were some really good things about it. I was 30 minutes in and I was like, dude, because Oscar Isaac, try not to be biased. I don't want to be biased, you know what I mean? Because he's like one of my favorite actors. He is. But I was like 30 minutes into the film and I'm like, dude, this dude's probably going to win Best Actor. He's so good in it. So good. So I don't know if he will, but I mean, I'm hoping. Or not Ryan Coogler. Michael B. Jordan. I hope he does for.
Oh,
yeah.
We'll just have to see, but let's see. For
That
me,
the comment about Frankenstein reminded me that we probably should have prefaced this with we all of us haven't seen every movie that came out in 2025, unfortunately, and there's some pretty notable ones that unfortunately one of us or all of us have missed.
Yeah,
and I know for me, I've still not gotten around to Frankenstein. I'm
like
halfway through Wake Up Dead Man right now. I wasn't able to complete it in time.
Dude, it's so good. Wake Up Dead Man is so
I'm
good.
looking forward to finishing it because my top 10 might change as I complete more in 2025.
And I've seen everything I need to see. So like Roofman, I saw. I loved Roofman. Begonia I didn't see. But Roofman.
Yeah, I haven't seen Begonia or Roofman yet either. Yeah.
Well, like 28 years later, I was disappointed.
But for Frankenstein, the production and the costumes and the set design, Jacob Elordi's makeup alone,
that's right. Yeah,
it's so good.
And the thing is, with his Frankenstein, you actually sympathized with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you actually felt for him, and he actually had I don't know if you call it personality, but he actually had
depth.
There was emotional depth there.
Yeah.
There was emotional depth, and it was just beautiful to watch. And I was like, man, which I guess you could consider him like a, what do you call it? Not a side actor. What do you call it? Like a
secondary character. Or?
Yeah. Which I mean, maybe he'll win. He could win Best Supporting Actor. You know what I mean?
Best Supporting.
I would be okay with that. I would be totally okay with that. But
right.
But we were y'all said we were on number 8, right? We were on number 8.
Yeah, number 8.
Okay.
So
who? I think you're going right.
Barry? I think I'm. So 8th would be. We've already spoke a little bit about this. The Long Walk.
So good.
Francis Lawrence is The Long Walk, who directed Catching Fire. Because it's a Stephen King adaptation. We've gotten a lot of those recently because we got Life of Chuck, we got The Long Walk, and we also got the Pennywise show this year. We got so much Stephen King content coming out. But The Long Walk was great because, as I said in my review more in depth, the entire film takes place with them just walking for about an hour and 45 minutes. And on paper, that doesn't sound that entertaining. But they are able to make the dystopian great adaptation of this book engaging and I forget the main actor's name, but David Johnson that's his name, Cooper Hoffman and David Johnson are fantastic in the film, and you think that they would take down the brutality of the film, but they embrace it 100%. Mark Hamill has a great small role.
I love that he was cast in that, honestly. He needs roles like that because he was so good.
It's one of the most brutal films of the year, in my opinion.
Oh, definitely. That was a hard watch. That was a very hard watch.
Yeah. And again, the score is great. The performances are great. And I'm just glad that David Johnson's getting work because, again, I will not stop singing his praises. Ever since I saw him 2-3 years ago, and then I saw him in Alien Romulus, and I'm seeing him pop up more. I'm glad to see he's getting solid work. But no, The Long Walk is a fantastic film. The ensemble's great. And it's thrilling, and it's a very simple plot, but it's able to hook you in the first few minutes.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, I mean, it's held together by great dialogue and a great.
Honestly, it's the dialogue and the camaraderie between each person who's walking and competing, and the way that they end up trying to support one another, and even when they're kind of have a little bit of a rivalry against one person, when the chips are down and someone's about to be, offed, they really want to support that guy.
It's definitely, I saw that. I was supposed to see actually Daniel Day-Lewis's film that day.
How do you say it? An Amon? Yeah, that one. I don't know how to say it, but that one.
It's Daniel Day-Lewis's son's film. I was going to see Instead, I switched it to The Long Walk, and I'm glad I did. But
okay.
I heard that one wasn't very. I heard it wasn't very good. But
I was just gonna see it for Daniel Day because he hadn't done a film since Phantom Thread in 2017. But Long Walk, fantastic. Switch up.
I did not see Friendship.
Oh,
not
I
I
because
didn't see it. I was going to see
well-
it at South by Southwest, but I did not see it. So
I got around.
I want to see it because it does look good, and I like Paul Rudd. I do not like Tim Robinson.
Mm,
he's
I
pretty funny though.
don't-
I have to admit, I've heard it's funny, the movie, but
I don't think he's funny.
you sure about that? Like he's pretty
I
funny,
mean, just
man. But
he has a very dry sense of humor.
he does
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
it's just I don't know. I definitely can see where his humor is not for everyone, myself included. Like for me, it just seems like he's trying too hard with it.
Right.
Like I don't like. I
Yeah.
know there's the scene, like the scenes from his show. I think you should leave.
Yeah.
Like there's the drive-through, like pay it forward bit. There's the like bachelorette zip lining bit. Like all those stuff like you see on Reels and TikTok and Instagram and all that. It's not that they're not funny concepts. It's just that I feel like I don't know. I just feel like he's trying too hard with facial expressions and like just this like
Yeah.
exaggerated like, huh.
Well, the
Huh,
trailer
just-
did look like an SNL skit in a way. The trailer kind of did feel like an SNL
Yeah.
skit in a way, but I love that line. It's in the trailer, I think, for Friendship, where he's talking to his son, the kid from It, I
Yep.
think,
Yep.
and Shazam, and he's like, "Hey, you want to go see that new Marvel movie that's out? I hear it's nuts." And he's like, "Oh, I already went to go see." He's like, "No spoilers, no spoilers." And I'm like, I thought that was actually kind of funny in a way, but I mean, I'm a Paul Rudd fan. I love Paul Rudd, so I just
I-
never got a chance to see it. So
Yeah, no,
Friendship,
hopefully I'll come around on it, but
yeah,
But I thought it was fun because I watched it with the mindset that the entire film is told from the perspective of a guy who is unable
Right.
to hang and feels very like a fish out of water and just is trying his hardest to be included.
Okay.
And
yeah,
unless people have been in a position like that in like social settings, it's
Mm.
very like soul crushingly relatable.
okay.
But no, the film I thought was great, and also seeing Paul Rudd and his chemistry actually really clicked for me. But I can see why some people were turned off by it, and it's not their brand of humor. But yeah,
Right, yeah. But Darian, you said so that was your number 8, right? You said that was your number 8. Okay. And again, are we going so Darian, me, and then
Yeah.
you
yeah,
go, okay.
yeah, just like
Yeah.
clockwise.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. So my number 8 is Weapons.
Oh, okay.
Dude, I love this
Fantastic
film
choice.
so much. There's so many good things about this film, but I want to talk about my favorite thing about this one. I love the non-linear story, how it's told. Like it's just the point of view of each character, and everybody in here gives a fantastic performance. I think Julia Garner, right? Is that her name? Julia Garner
Yeah.
is absolutely
She was
phenomenal in here. Who else? Benedict Wong is really good in here.
Amy
And
Magdalene.
I think
Right.
Josh
Madigan,
Brolin,
yes.
knocked it out of the park. But I will say, my favorite performance in this film is, and I have to look up his name because I have it in my head, but I'm gonna butcher it. Let me look up
The oh, I know who you're talking about.
I think
It's
yeah,
the,
yeah.
the Han Solo. What's his name?
Oh, Alden. Alden.
Emmerich.
I don't know how to pronounce his
Alden
last name.
Emmerich.
Aaron Reich, right? Is it Aaron Reich?
Aaron,
Yeah.
Alden,
Yeah.
Everybody did a good job, but he knocked it out of the park. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was the writing on his character or if he's just a good actor, which he's a good actor. He is. I don't know if it was just his acting chops or the writing or both, a bit of both. He just, the way his character was written and just how, like his personality and just how, I guess you could say he was fast paced in a way, sort of. Like, I love how the camera moves in the editing when he's chasing that one, like, drugged out kid or whatever his name is. Like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
yeah, it just I love that scene, and I love I didn't think, in my opinion, personally, I didn't think it was over the top scary, but I love, and I honestly I didn't think the twist worked for me all that much, which I'm kind of disappointed by. And you would think that because the twist didn't work for me, I wouldn't be hooked on the film, but because the performances are so good, and because the dialogue is so sharp, and because it's just I love the mystery aspect leading up to it before the twist. You know, I really the score is brilliant. I love the sound design as well, and it's just it's such a. My mom didn't like it. She was like, "Oh, this I didn't like this film." I'm like, "Mom, this is a great film, and you know it. But I didn't actually tell her that. But I like
the twist definitely is weak. I
yeah, that
kind of sensed where it was going,
Me
and
too,
I was
me
just
too.
like,
Yeah.
okay, this is gonna go some way, and like not saying the twist was bad, but it was just one of those things where I was like, that's it. Like,
Yeah, yeah, it just was kind of like happened abruptly, if you want to say that, like it just was like I don't know if abruptly is the right word to use, but I'm just like that was
it's
like you
one of
said,
those
kind
things
of
where like
weak.
they
Like
introduced the character, and then they're like, oh, okay, I get it.
I will say though
like
that the
exactly like you're like who it's gonna be, you know what I mean? And
Mhm.
you're like,
Hmm.
really? Okay.
Yeah.
But
Well-
Darian, you were saying something, right?
yeah, no worries. I was just gonna say the scene it's not really a spoiler. There's a scene in the film where I think it's Gardner's character is sleeping, and you hear the car unlock, and then you see her clip
Oh
her.
yeah.
It's one of the
Yeah.
most settling and well shot scenes in a horror film.
Oh, it's good. It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
no, Amy Magdon has to get a special shout out because her performance in that film is fantastic, and I actually think
Absolutely.
she's come quite away for awards consideration, considering horror doesn't get that good of a reputation in awards
Mhm.
contention. She
Exactly. I hope Weapons does. And Sinners too.
Yeah, no, I think Weapons is definitely gonna get in for, I think, supporting actress, maybe screenplay. Zach Kreger is a fantastic director. I loved Barbarian, so
Me
I
too.
knew
me
what
too.
I was kind of getting in with Weapons, but yeah.
And I'm not a Resident Evil fan at all. I've never played the games or the movies, but he's doing the next Resident
Yeah.
Evil film coming out in September, and that's like the only reason I'm excited about it. And I read a little bit of the plot. It seems like a like get to point A to point B type simple story, which I really do like those type of stories, So hopefully it's good to get. I'm not a Resident Evil fan. I don't know anything about it, but he's doing it. So that's one of the reasons I'm excited about it. So because I loved Barbarian and I loved Weapons too.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, I'm
Yeah.
definitely looking forward to it. So yeah, but Weapons is my number.
Great
Was it
choice.
number 8, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, number 8. So, yeah, it was good.
All right. My number 8, a movie that I'm going to guess that not a lot of people heard about, but I watched it anyway. I went to watch Weapons, but due to an emergency, I had to leave after 15. Oh, well,
Oh.
hope you got to finish it at another point. That it definitely
Yeah,
is a
me
good
too.
watch. Yeah, I'm sorry about the emergency, but
Yeah,
definitely hope everything's resolved with that and everything's good now. But yes, my number 8, I'm going to guess that not a lot of people saw it or even knew that it exists, but it's from Angel Studios, which is an up and coming independent film label that I really enjoy. I try to support their movies whenever I can. Number 8 is The Last Rodeo, and that stars Neil McDonough
Oh yes,
and
right. Yeah.
my Kelty Williamson, who played Bubba in Forrest Gump.
Oh.
Probably the only other role I've seen him in is this movie because he's like in almost nothing.
Right.
So yes, Forrest Gump and The Last Rodeo are his only like filmography entries that I've seen of him. But no, The Last Rodeo is it's very heartfelt, it's a very family driven film. And I just liked the aesthetic of it, the bullfighting and well, not bullfighting, like bull riding, like rodeo type
Mhm.
Aesthetic to it. There are just a lot of elements that I like to it. Like I said, it's Angel Studio, so I try to support them whenever I can. So yeah, Last Rodeo comes in at number 8.
Okay.
Nice.
Awesome. My number 8 is Sinners. So
Okay.
Sinners, I had a very interesting experience with because I am not a traditional horror fan, as many people know, but this movie, I was very intrigued by it from the trailers I saw. I actually don't think I watched like many of them, maybe just one, and I like the cast already. I like Michael B. Jordan, like Haley Steinfeld, and then of course Ryan Coogler behind the camera. I knew that whatever he was going to do was going to be nothing short of incredible. So I had to see it, and I love that it was filmed with IMAX 70mm cameras. I didn't get to see it in the format, of course, unfortunately, but I did get to see it just in 190 IMAX aspect ratio, which is still a visual treat. And I mean, I was right from the opening scene when that opening scene happens and he runs into the church. I knew that okay, I'm in for something that's going to be very gory, but very very intriguing nonetheless. Because I like vampires. I do like vampires. I like the Dracula aspect of vampires. So that the mythology behind it, the idea of the a lot of the themes that were intricate, what's the word I'm looking for? Interwoven
Intertwined.
intertwined
Yeah.
into the film
Yeah.
with a lot of the history of as Hayden was saying around that time. I think 1930s history of that time period, and just the culture was very, very well demonstrated as well with the music, with the clothing, the costume design too for that film is
Oh, it's
astounding.
great. So great.
Honestly, the costumes I think need to get more of a shout out to the same level as the music. So I was pretty impressed with this movie, and I most importantly had a really good time watching it, which that's exactly what I was looking forward to coming out of the movie. I'm like, did I love it? And I did. I really did. I thought it was a well-made movie, and it won someone like me who's not a traditional horror fan over. So major props to Ryan Coogler and the entire cast and crew for making that movie, and I can't wait to see all the awards it wins.
Sure.
Nice.
I will say a special shout out to Ludwig Göransson because
Yes.
went from Oppenheimer
Absolutely.
to Sinners to the Odyssey. I think that's
that Odyssey
That is a
score.
generational run right there.
So
Yeah,
you know when
definitely.
you like make like an Instagram post or story, right? And you can like add music and stuff. Somebody, a wonderful soul, and I don't know, I'm never gonna know who it is, uploaded.
yes.
I think it's like a 3-minute of the Odyssey prologue trailer. And I'm just
Awesome.
Like, dude, I was taking a walk yesterday or something. I was listening to that a little bit, and dude,
That's awesome.
oh, it's great, man. It's so great, man. But Ludwig Göransson, I think he even did the score for I think the Black Panther films and the Creed.
Yeah,
film,
he did.
Right?
Yeah.
He's been a long time collaborator with the Coogler.
Right. Yeah, he's good, man.
That's
He's really good. So, yeah, man.
If he wins for Sinners, it'll be his third Oscar.
Yeah, that's right.
And he deserves it.
And
he deserves
Odyssey,
it, man.
yeah, that's wild. Yeah. Could be tied actually with I think almost tied with John Williams at that point.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
My seventh, and now we've had a lot of superhero films come out this year. We had Superman, we had Fantastic Four,
Yeah.
a lot of good stuff come out. But my seventh has to go to Thunderbolts.
Okay.
I went to that film. I saw the teaser. I tried not to watch, but I just want to give a little bit of facts here about how I watch trailers. I don't really watch trailers now as much anymore because I feel like they give away way too much.
Mhm.
And I just watched the teaser, or I don't even watch the trailer. I'll look at the poster, and that's kind of it. The more you
Right.
let me know, the more you'll enjoy it, I find.
Definitely. Yeah.
But my seventh is Thunderbolts, and I love the tackling of mental health and anxiety, all of that stuff. A very much more somber and deeper tone to the film, and the way the film also is able to tackle every single character and every single one of their struggles and bring them together as a team, I thought actually was a stronger fit than, let's say, the first Avengers movie, because I totally bought into those guys as a unit by the end of the film. Even characters we didn't know that well, like, Bob and a lot of the known characters, because people like Yelena we've known for, of course, over a couple films now and the Disney Plus shows. But no, the direction that film went in was fantastic. It's unfortunate it didn't make a lot of money at the box office. It didn't.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that. Yeah.
That they're going to be in Doomsday. I jokingly say with whatever plot that film's going to be, but Thunderbolts was fantastic, and the more I sat with it, the more I thought about it, the more it just stood out to me. I was between that and Fantastic Four because I love Fantastic Four's whole '60s setting.
Yeah.
But,
That movie. Oh, dude, I love that movie so
Yeah.
much. The First Steps.
Yeah.
I'll talk about that later. Finish what you're saying, but
No, Thunderbolts is great, and again, Yelena is very much. I kind of compare her a lot to Logan because they were both very broken and damaged characters, and so bringing her have a more somber, serious tone. That movie. I thought Thunderbolts was a breath of fresh air for some Marvel films that have been okay in the last bit, but that really was a film that I feel like the studio needed.
Definitely. Yeah, I agree.
Let's see. Real quick, we got The View with the Drew. Good to View with Drew. I mean, good to see it, man. I think he does And correct me if I'm wrong, Drew, but you do Lego short films, right, on YouTube? Correct me
Oh,
if I'm wrong,
cool.
but
Oh
y'all
wow,
go.
nice.
I think maybe on Instagram too. I think on YouTube though. Y'all go
I love me
subscribe
some
and check
Lego
out his
short films.
videos.
I love
I
them.
think so, right? Again, correct me if I'm wrong, man, but I think because I think you sent me a few on Messenger. I think. Let me. I can check it later, but yeah, y'all go look at his stuff, man. Subscribe to him. Good to see you, man. But
Awesome.
okay, so mine's number 7, right? Is it number 7?
Yeah.
That one, yeah.
Let's see. Okay. So my number 7 is Predator Badlands. I really, really love this film. I am actually glad that I saw this the day it came out because before that, I watched a couple days before that Predator 2, the 1990s one. So I needed like a refresh or whatever you call it for my brain because that movie was absolutely abysmal. Predator 2 was terrible because I haven't seen that one since then. So I was watching that to do like a ranking, right, leading up to this one. And Predator Badlands is just so much fun, whether it's the scope and scale of it all, whether it's just the adventure aspects of it. I love the world building and just the visual aesthetic of it. And I feel like, was it Elle Fanning? That's her name, right? Elle Fanning.
Yeah, okay,
like,
yeah.
I really like her character. I feel like her character at the beginning she was kind of annoying. She was kind of, obnoxious, but you actually see the development in her character throughout the film until the end of the film. And I was waiting. Wait. Who hasn't seen it here?
I
was about to say
haven't,
something.
but it's okay because it'll be quite a while till see because I have to watch all the others still.
I was gonna say, I was hoping an alien. There is alien Easter eggs in it. I was hoping a xenomorph would show up. Didn't happen, but it is what it is. But I still really, really enjoyed it. So yeah, and it's a really bold Predator film as well. Like this is the first time we've had, I think, a Predator film where he's the protagonist. I think, right? And you wouldn't think that would really work, but it works. I mean, it you actually,
the fact that it also
like I said
worked
earlier,
for a PG-13 really
Yeah.
surprised me too.
Yeah, exactly,
Which I understand a lot of it is like
this character,
alien
too.
blood and gore, but still, it's
Yeah.
like this is PG-13. It's like I just kept pondering that in the theater. I'm like, how? Because like that was my main concern going into it. I was like, okay, it's PG-13, so the violence is toned down. It's not. Like it's just the fact that it's not human blood and gore.
Yeah.
It's alien blood and gore. But
Yeah.
still, I thought it was great.
And my dad, he's one, like, whenever we go see a movie or if he watches a movie at home, I'll be like, hey, what'd you think about it? I asked him what he thought after, right? And he's like, oh, I thought the movie was good. I thought it was good. 5 seconds later, he's like, no, it's okay. So he can't really make up his mind. But when we were visiting family for Thanksgiving, he was talking about it with, I think, my Uncle Luke. And he was saying that it's one of the best films he's seen in a long time. And I was like, there you go, Dad. Finally, a movie you actually love, man. Because the last movie that he really, really loved, like the last one was Top Gun Maverick. Like he loved Top Gun Maverick. And I was like excited to really hear that he really loved a movie recently. So he said it was the best one he's seen in a long time. So, or in a while. And I was like, I honestly think sci-fi fans will, if you haven't seen it yet, or sci-fi fans are going to be in heaven watching this film. Like I love
absolutely
the adventure aspects of it. I love the sci-fi aspect of it. It's just, it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. So yeah, Predator Badlands is, let's see, number 7, right? Yeah, number 7 for me. So
alrighty. So number 7 for me is a movie that brings a nearly 3-decade journey to a close. At least we think. I don't know if they're making any more. At least they shouldn't make anymore because it ended on such a great note, I think. But this guy, Tom Cruise, hangs out of planes, climbs high rises for our enjoyment. Number 7 is none other than Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning.
So great, man.
Just the scope and scale of this event. I binged all the movies before I saw Final Reckoning, and all of them are great. Final Reckoning isn't a perfect movie by any means, and Raza, please try not to judge me too hard because I know you're the big MI fan here.
Oh, dude,
but
he is. I was going to say, you have the shirt on, man. I noticed.
I know.
That.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Canada's biggest.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
I like that.
Awesome.
This was the shirt that we made for
I
the
like
premiere in London.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
So yeah, I know at least for your like MI franchise ranking, Final Reckoning was it 7th?
Yeah, it was 7th.
Yeah, so I'm like, So I'm like, I'm over here, I'm
Number one
loving
for
this
me.
movie, but then I see
Yeah.
you didn't really like it like as
Well,
much as you thought you were going to.
I still gave it an 8 out of 10.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
it actually ranks up quite high on my top 10 list. So
Okay.
just in terms of the MI franchise itself, I have it lower. And maybe
Okay.
a couple more
Okay.
rewatches will make it go a little higher. But
Yeah.
honestly, within the franchise, it's second last, but it's on my top 10 list. It's quite
Yeah.
high, actually.
And I like
Yeah.
all of them. The only two I'm okay with the first one. The second one,
2.
not the biggest
Yeah,
fan of the
no.
second one, but 3 through Final Reckoning, I love.
Right.
Now, okay,
Yeah.
3 through 5 I like, but Fallout, Dead Reckoning, and Final Reckoning I love. I love all three of
Fallout
those.
is just
Fallout
the
is
best
awesome.
thing ever. I
Best
love
one.
it.
Guys, yeah.
Fallout's
Fallout is
Fallout's
yes,
number
Fallout's
my
number
favorite
one.
is
Fallout
Final Reckoning.
awesome.
And I feel like the reason Final Reckoning is my favorite because it's my favorite, but also at the same time, I binged the rest of them leading up to Final Reckoning. Like I've seen Fallout before, I saw Dead Reckoning in the theaters, but I feel like because Raza, I think you grew up with the
I
Mission
did.
Impossible. Like you
Yeah,
kind of have like
Darren, I'm sure
nostalgia.
you probably did as
right?
well. 'Cause you're a little older than me, but
I watched Ghost Protocol to the last
Okay.
one in theaters.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
for me it was Rogue Nation and onwards in theaters. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But yeah,
Yeah.
Final
No,
Reckoning, just for a fan that watched all the movies within a month, I don't know. I found myself really, really enjoying
Yes.
it. I felt like it gave it a very solid ending. If
Yeah.
they make more, that's obviously great, but I
Yeah.
feel like it's to a point because Tom Cruise is in his 60s now, isn't he?
He's
Yeah.
63.
63. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
it's like I know you can hang on to the sides of planes, but
But please don't.
do you want to be forever?
I tell you
so-
though, I love that fight scene in Fallout where they're in the bathroom and they're just
Oh yeah.
Oh,
with
they,
God.
Henry.
they
Yeah.
throw that
Yeah.
guy through the it's so good. And I remember again in May is the first time I fully watched Rogue Nation. But I remember when did Top Gun Maverick come out? Was that May 2022?
May
Right?
22.
I remember, and I didn't finish at that time because I watched it fully this year.
Yeah.
But I remember I started Rogue Nation and the opening scene where he's running and
Yeah.
holding onto the plane. I was home alone. I was hooping and hollering, dude. I was
Yeah.
like,
Oh, awesome,
this
man.
is awesome. This is the greatest
yeah.
thing ever, dude.
I
And it's-
will-
oh, man.
I will forever defend MI3. I know MI3
Oh,
is
yeah,
like
me too.
lower on people's
Dude,
ratings.
Philip Seymour
but-
Hoffman is great.
Me
man.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially because like obviously watched 2 and 3 back to back, like going in
I don't
order.
think so.
Like 2, I didn't care for at all. Again, I'll probably just have to
It's
go back and
not.
rewatch it, try and get like more of a feel for it. I need to go back and rewatch 1 and 2 because I feel like I
Okay.
didn't enjoy 1 as much as I should have, and then
Me
number
too.
2, I was just like, nah. Fallout is the
Okay.
first. What did that say?
Okay.
Fallout is the first
Yeah.
MI movie I ever saw. And was literally shaking. It was so.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah,
was like
it was
sweating when I
great.
watched that. Yeah.
It was very great. But yeah,
Yeah,
like
it's
one,
good.
I need to go back and rewatch. 2, I'm like whatever. 3, after coming off of how much I didn't really care for 2, I was like that opening scene where Philip Seymour Hoffman's like, "You don't think I'll kill her? You don't think I'll kill her?" I'm like,
Yeah.
And I love
"Where's this
how the
coming
opening
from? This
scene
is
was
great."
that. And I love
Yeah.
how that was
Yeah.
the opening scene and then it led to that. I love
Yeah.
that.
It,
Yeah.
it comes back around.
With like the thing with the first one, the second one, they kind of feel the same.
Yeah.
But then
Mhm.
3 through like 3 and 4 kind of feel the same. 5,
Right.
I'm trying to make this make
Yeah.
sense. I
Yeah.
think y'all know what I mean. Like 5
Yeah.
Yeah.
feels different.
5 and 6
but
are the same, and then 7 and 8. Yeah.
they
I
kinda,
will-
which is a good thing. It's a good thing, but
Yeah.
they're all fun and they're
Yeah.
all right.
Still though
But yeah,
defend
final-
the- Sorry, I will just say I will defend the hand-to-hand combat scene in Mission Impossible 2, the knife fight scene.
Oh
the-
yeah.
Okay.
best-
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Best
Yes,
action
that
scene
is
of that whole
great.
film.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Mission
Yeah.
3. Reason why that's also such a good film is that was J.J. Abrams' first directing.
Yes. Exactly.
Absolutely.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Got to give
Yeah.
J.J. Abrams his props, and same
Yeah.
reason why I like number 4. You got to give
Oh,
Brad
yeah.
Bird his props.
Brad
too, 'cause
Bird,
he got
yeah.
that
yeah.
in The Incredibles.
Yeah.
So yeah, Final Reckoning was
Yeah.
number 7 for me. Great action movie to start the summer cinema season. That I believe got a 9 out of 10 from me. So very, very solid finale to an incredible action franchise. So yeah,
Awesome,
number 7
man.
is Final Reckoning.
Awesome. Well,
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll definitely be talking about it a little bit more as it makes some of our other lists. But that's awesome. I love that was
Yeah.
on your list there. So for me, for number 7, I know that I might get some heat for this, or maybe a lot of heat for this, just because of where it's ranking on my list, and it should be higher. But as of this moment, I have Superman at number 7.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I love Superman. I really
Go Super-
enjoyed it. I gave it a pretty high rating. It was I gave it originally on my first viewing, I gave it a 7. Then on my third viewing, I bumped it up to an 8 out of 10. So it's definitely high. I don't think it's perfect for me, at least. I know it's perfect for a lot of other Superman fans, and I'm very happy. I'm very happy that
I
it
can
is.
see Joseph. He's sad over there.
I'm so happy that it made you. It was a 5 out of 5 for you, Joseph. I'm happy that it was. It made it like perfect movie on a lot of people's scores. For me, I loved it thoroughly. I thought it was like the best Superman movie that I've seen in theaters ever. And it was very much kind of reminiscent of the Christopher Reeve era in its tone, in its style, but with a lot of James Gunn flair to it, which is what I was expecting and which is what I was excited to see. And that was perfect. James Gunn brought his style to the film, but in a way that it didn't make it feel like it was, that's all you were seeing it through that lens was a James Gunn movie. It still felt like a Superman story that needed to be told in this day and age. The score for it is golden. I mean, who composed it again?
David Fleming and John Murphy.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. David Fleming and John Murphy. I mean, I list that honestly. Out of all the scores I've listened to the most this year, it is Superman's. So that is honestly I think that is also just the way that they, again, took from the original John Williams theme and integrated it into a more modern kind of guitar riff kind of theme that they used with solos and everything. That was it was honestly peak cinema. I can't stress that enough. That was golden to see in theaters, and to see Superman rise and be positive and hopeful again was literally what I've been waiting to see since I was a kid. Because I just felt like I didn't get that hopeful Superman with Henry Cavill, and so with David Corenswet, he was perfect. One of the biggest nitpicks I had that I wanted to see more of was him and Rachel Brosnahan as Lois Lane. I needed more scenes with them. Really, the only scene that I felt we had was the interview scene in her apartment, and then after that, they kind of went their separate ways in the story. And I just wanted more. She was great, independent in the story, and working with the Planet and with Jimmy Olsen, who also like the entire cast was perfect. Like James Gunn picked the absolute best actors for the job, who both looked the role. They both looked like the exact spitting image of their comic book counterparts, and just were perfect actors for it. So Skylar Gisondo, Rachel Brosnahan, Nicholas Hoult, who I had the pleasure of meeting in April at Calgary Expo before Superman came out. I got to talk to him a little bit about Lex and everything before, which was super cool. He again was brilliant. I mean, I needed a Lex Luthor like this after, in my opinion, the abysmal performance by Jesse Eisenberg, or more so the role that was written for him. So all around, I love Superman. I can't wait for Man of Tomorrow. I'm very, very excited. And the whole DCU as a whole, I'm very excited for the future of it. So number 7 is Superman for me. And maybe it'll go up higher. I don't know. But as of right now, it's at number 7. Yeah.
It's a fair take. I respect it.
Thank you.
I will say, though, Nicholas Hoult gave Michael Rosenbaum feelings when watching him in that film from Smallville.
Oh, yeah. I've heard people say that too. Yeah. I haven't seen Smallville, but I've heard some people say that.
Yeah. And again, I also had the pleasure of talking to Nicholas Hoult as well. Me and my partner were crazy enough to drive all the way to Florida to MegaCon to meet him back in
nice.
February.
Wow, MegaCon. I didn't know that. Oh, cool.
Yeah,
cool.
I had him sign a Mad Max Fury Road poster, and he wasn't.
Sick.
Nice.
He was not supposed to do any quotes from the movie, but he said, "You guys drove so far to meet me. You guys earned this." And he wrote "Witness Me," and he
dude, that's
wow.
awesome, man. That's so cool.
Dude, I love that. I love that.
Cool.
That is awesome.
But yeah, he's fantastic. But yeah, he actually has a new film coming out next year. That's Man of Tomorrow, but he has a new film with David. I think it's David Leitch, who did the John Wick films, Bullet Train.
Oh, is it
How to Rob a Bank?
How to Rob a Bank?
Yeah.
How to Rob a Bank? Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Because that's why he was
interesting.
blonde for like the entire summer.
Yeah,
Man.
which that's like, is that fall or summer next year? I think it's like late
It's
summer, early fall, right?
September, I believe.
Something like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that seems like a cool concept. So
Yeah.
I'm definitely interested in that. So yeah.
No, for my sixth spot, I will.
Sorry, I found
Oh, yeah.
this is
Oh,
what I got
nice,
signed.
nice.
Nice.
Beast
Oh,
picture.
that's awesome.
That's
So
cool.
it says, Reza, great meeting you. Best wishes. Yeah, no, I love
Dude,
this
that's
Beast
so cool.
from I think it's
Oh,
from
he's
Days
cool.
of Future Past.
He's one
Yeah.
of the coolest people you'll meet in the photo op.
Right?
I got
Absolutely.
I got my picture with him. He grabbed my arm and he said, "Hey, man, I just want to tell you again, thank you for coming such a long way. You get
Yeah.
it."
He
That's
grabbed
awesome.
your arm, dude. That's like, man,
Yeah.
that means like he's like, man, that.
He really,
Wow.
yeah.
He's very kind. Very, very
Yeah.
kind. Yeah.
Awesome.
And
One of
he
the
wrote
sweetest.
"Nice to meet you" too, dude. That's like, that's
Yeah.
man, that's awesome, man. That's
I've
cool.
been following
Awesome.
work since like Warm Bodies, so to see his entire career just
Right.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But yeah, no, my sixth spot would be again early release this year, Companion with Jack Quaid and Sophie Thatcher.
Oh, okay, okay.
I thought it was a fantastic film because again, that's a film
It was good. It was good.
knowing less and going into it, the twist pays off more because I feel like because I rewatched the trailers after watching the film and they totally just reveal it early on. So I'm glad if you can afford to be able to go in with not knowing it, you will greatly benefit from it. But Jack Quaid's great at Margaret
Jack
Thatcher.
Quaid crushes it in there. He's really good. Did you two?
Yeah.
Did y'all see
I
Companion?
have not. No.
It's good.
It's great.
Y'all know what? Have y'all seen the trailer for
I've
it?
seen the trailer.
Yeah, I know what
Yeah.
it is. Yeah, but I've just not
Good,
been
it's
able to
fun.
watch it.
It's
fun.
fantastic.
I liked it. Yeah.
It
Yeah,
came out
really
early
good.
in the year, I think.
Yeah,
Like
it came out in
January.
It's like a
Right.
January
Yeah.
release, I think.
which is funny because it's notorious for having like the worst releases, but in the last couple of
Right.
years, we've been having actually really good releases in January now.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good because it's known as
yeah.
the dead month in cinema.
The Dead
so
Month, that's
good.
right, yeah.
Yeah.
But no, Companion's great, and it also plays with. I'm gonna tiptoe around the film here because I don't want to feel too much. But Jack Quaid's great in it. Sophie Thatcher, who also was I can't pronounce the title. Herec. Oh my god, the film with Hugh Grant that came out last year by A24.
Oh, Heretic.
That film.
Heretic, which
That
was good. I liked Heretic.
Yeah,
it was good.
that's
It was good.
fantastic. She was in that film. That's how I remember her from Companion. But no, Companion's fantastic, and the director of that film, I can't wait to see what he does next. But no, seeing Jack Quaid do some more film stuff like Companion and Novocaine is cool because we've seen
Oh,
him
yeah,
most.
Novocaine. That's right. Yeah.
He had he had a few films this year, and then Neighborhood Watch with he had 3 films come out this year, and then he has The Boys coming out next year. He's been insanely busy.
Yeah.
But no, Companion's fantastic. It's a fantastic thriller. I recommend people check out. And also shout out to Novocaine. That's a fun movie as well.
yeah.
But
Yeah,
that's my that is my 7th spot. I have a lot to say. Sorry, my 6th spot. I have a lot more to say for my 5th one for sure though.
Awesome. Dingle Nut Butt Lord 106 says, sorry, out of topic. I have to point it out. Reza, do you know Jacob Jones? Because you look a lot like him with that beard. I have no idea who that is, but thank you.
Jacob Jones.
I'm going to look up right now.
Jacob Jones. Who's Jacob Jones?
Jacob.
This is my my Tony Stark inspired beard for. I did it for because I have a Iron Man Christmas sweater. So like I tend to do it maybe every December, and I just like to kind of style it like this, and yeah, just for fun for a little bit. But I don't know who Jacob Jones is. No.
Me neither. No. So Darian, that was your number 6, right?
6, yeah. 6 is Companion,
So my number 6 is The Long Walk. I
Okay.
went into this movie not being a Stephen King fan and never reading the book, and I was looking forward to it because I thought the trailers were really good, and David Johnson absolutely crushed it in Alien Romulus.
Yeah.
He was phenomenal in that film, and it's at that time when I was September, right? I'm saying at that time I hadn't walked out of a film that blown away in a long time. And like I said earlier, like we were talking about, it's held together by so many great things, but the performances and the dialogue. And I actually posted when I posted my written review on Twitter, right? At that time, JT Molnair is the writer for it. I didn't even tag him or anything. I guess he was on Twitter at the time. He liked my review and
that's cool.
commented on it.
Oh,
He's like,
wow.
thank you so
Awesome.
much. Apparently, he's very active on Twitter. And a lot of the other things that I've commented, he's liked my comments and stuff. And he's a very very talented writer, and I hear rumors about him. You know, I'm not a big Texas Chainsaw film fan.
Mm.
You know what I mean? I've only seen one of them. I saw the one a couple months ago, like from 2013 with what's her name?
So he's what's in that one I think you're talking about. Yeah. It's the Texas
Dario,
Chainsaw
right? Is that her name?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. And I that's the only one I've seen. But he is apparently there's rumors that he's going to be writing the next Texas Chainsaw film, and Glenn Powell's going to be in there, and he's one of my favorite actors. So I'm like, holy crap, I need to see that now.
Yeah.
Glenn Powell's one of my favorite actors. JT Molnaer is one of the best writers in the industry today, and I really think that this film is surprisingly hilarious at times, and it's very bleak and depressing, and it's just an atmospheric thrill ride, and it's one that really honestly deserves your full attention. It does. And it's just he wrote not just amazing script, but I feel like it's one of the best screenplays of the year by far. And I feel like David Johnson really acted his absolute heart out in here, and the aesthetic and atmosphere are both amazing. The pacing's good too. I really like the pacing in here, and it's just the brotherhood aspect of it really will almost bring you to tears. It really will. And just the score is emotionally and epically brilliant as well. And it's directed to perfection, and the editing is great. And I think it is one of the best Stephen King adaptations I think. And I was just flabbergasted at the end, especially with how, you know, the stakes and how intense it is and how gory it is. And it never lets up. And even when it does, even when it drags at times, it really brings you back into it. And it's just really phenomenal. And I love it so much. So yeah, I walked out and I was like, I had to call my mom. I was like, Mom.
Yeah, I've had those calls.
This movie is so good. Like, knowing me, if you know me, if I walk out of a film and I call somebody, that you know the movie's good. Like, you know, I mean, like, you know, I love the film. Like, if you see me walk out of a movie, say you go see a movie with me, say you do, right? And you see tears in my eyes, that's not because I thought the movie was sad. I thought the movie was like, I was tears of joy. Tears of joy and tears of sadness are two different things. And a lot of movies this year I've walked out like with almost fully tears of joy, and that's one of the films, dude. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, dude. Like, I couldn't believe it. I think Francis Lawrence, he does the Hunger Games films, right?
Yep.
He did. He's done all of them except the first one. Gary Ross did the first one, but the rest of them.
He's a great director. He's a really, really good director. So yeah, number 6 is The Long Walk for me. So it's great. It's great.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Number 6 for me. I think I hinted at it a little bit when we were talking about comedies that aren't made anymore. Kind of like one of them days, but absurdist comedy. You talk about like Airplane and movies like that from the 70s and 80s. I absolutely love. I love that you can just turn your brain off and not have to worry about anything. And this movie was a love letter to me and like that level of comedy that I just find absolutely absurd. And I was crying. It's the hardest I've laughed in a theater in a long time, and I absolutely loved. Number 6 is The Naked Gun.
Oh yes, definitely.
That movie, man.
Frank Drebin.
That was the most I laughed in the cinema this year.
Pamela Anderson is great in that movie too.
Easily,
I want to thank Paramount for not putting that straight to streaming. Thank you. For
apparently, they're making a new one as well.
Release.
Yeah.
And because most comedies, like, the reason you don't see, like, you could argue that comedies just aren't made like they used to be.
Yeah.
Or if they are, they just go straight to streaming because no one's going to a theater to watch comedies anymore. I think Chris Stuckman put it the best in his review of it. Give Paramount, well, of course, it's like out of theaters now, so there's nothing you can do about box office. But at least back when it was out in August, let Paramount know, you guys want to pay $9 or $10 for a movie ticket to go sit in this dark room and laugh with people you don't know for 90 minutes.
Exactly.
What a great idea. And just because of that, I thought The Naked Gun, and I'm a big fan of Airplane too. Airplane is probably one of my favorite comedies of all time. So of course I had to see The Naked Gun with Liam Neeson.
And they're making another one. They're making another one apparently.
Yes, they're making another one.
Very excited about that.
Oh really? Oh,
yes,
I didn't hear about that. I'm so excited.
They're making another one. Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
It'll definitely be funny to watch. Absolutely loved the scene with the snowman.
I was just
I loved the
Snowman
scene
part.
with,
It's so-
It was so random.
which I
It was so
I
random.
loved the scene
Oh,
where the
wow.
guy is looking in on him and Pamela Anderson with
Oh.
the thermal goggles, and
Oh, the dog.
she's
dude,
cleaning the
dog is
oven, but it looks
awful.
like she's doing something
Yeah.
else. They're
Yeah.
petting the
Oven is
dog, but it looks like they're doing something else. It's
Oh, dude.
I'm thinking
The
of all
part
that
with,
now. Wow.
like,
Dave
like you
Bautista.
said a minute ago, tears of joy. You were crying, Hayden. I was
Tears of
absolutely
laughter.
wheezing and crying watching the Naked Gun, because I'm like, I love. One of my favorite parts was toward the end when Dave Bautista
Dave
shows
Bautista
up.
walks out.
and
You're like,
Yeah,
wait,
Just
what?
and
Where did
he's
he
like,
come
oh, get him, boys, and like the
Yeah.
cops start going after him, and he's like, wait, hold on, I'm not even in this movie.
And
I
then,
love
and
the
then
way
Liam
that's
Neeson
shot.
walks out. He walks out from the porta potty. He's like, thanks. He's
Yeah.
like, you're welcome, man.
I love the way that that's shot, because it's shot where it's showing Liam Neeson, and immediately the next frame, as soon as it turns back to him, is Dave Bautista. Like, if you're expecting to see Liam Neeson, and all of a sudden it's Dave Bautista's face, and that was priceless.
I love the
Oh.
part where he walks up to he meets the main villain at that party thing, and you know the main villain shakes his hand. He's like, "Oh, basically," he says Frank Drebin, like, "Oh,
Yeah.
you're Frank Drebin. Nice to meet you." He's like, "Frank Drebin," and he's like, "Me too." And I'm
Yeah,
like, he's like, "Me too." It's
Yeah.
it's so funny, man.
absolutely. Liam Neeson needs to do more comedies. He's
I
got a lot of
100%
comedic.
agree. I agree.
Yes,
Greatness in it.
he was able to prove with his scene, with his cameo in Ted 2,
I was just
asking
about
about
to say
the,
yes.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Frick cereal.
definitely.
He proved to me there that he can do comedy.
Yeah,
He's like,
Yeah.
excuse me, I've been led to believe that this cereal is exclusively for children. And Ted's like, oh, well, yeah, you know, they say tricks are for kids, but you know, that's not restricted by law. And this,
Right.
or no, he's like, I see, and is this enforced by law? And he's like, and Ted's just like, not to my knowledge, no. And then, of course, if you stuck around for the post-credit scene, he comes back to the grocery store
Oh,
and
that's
is like
right.
beaten up, and he's
Yeah.
like, it turns out tricks are for kids.
That's
Just,
Oh,
so yeah, number 6 is the Naked Gun. I loved it so
Awesome,
much.
awesome.
What's not to love? Laugh.
I've always wanted to say, I love how you remember quotes, by the way. You remember lines of dialogue
Yes,
so well.
yes.
I
and that's awesome.
have years and years worth of just like backlog data that
Yeah.
not even good for like everyday life. Like it's just
It's
sitting
great.
there. It's like old episode, like not to get off topic, but like old episodes of SpongeBob and like
Yeah,
old
you remember
SpongeBob
them.
quotes just live in my head rent free.
Yeah.
And it's like one of my like I'll just just blurt out a random SpongeBob quote like
I love it.
with everyday life
just-
and just
Love it.
Learn
Yeah.
out pages of dialogue from certain movies.
For me, it's
Yeah.
the Deadpool films, but I don't say that
Right.
categories. You know, but like for me, it's the Deadpool films. Like me and my mom
Yeah.
go back and quote Deadpool 2. I feel like okay. I'm just gonna straight up say this. This is Deadpool 2 is one of the funniest movies I've ever seen.
Dude,
That
it totally
film,
is.
I
It totally
quote that
is.
film. It's not the funniest part, but one of the funniest parts is when all of the X-Force team just
Yeah.
died.
Oh, just
Yeah, that's hilarious.
He steals that scooter and he just
Yeah.
is driving off, and I'm just like, what is happening, man? And he's like, good news, bad news is the whole team is dead.
Yeah.
Good news is Shatterstar is dead, or something like that. And I'm
Right,
like, it's
right.
So
No, I
I know
love
it's not
that
like
too.
Brad
Yeah.
Pitt's in that film for 2 seconds, but yeah.
Yeah, for 2 seconds. Yeah.
so
Hayden, if you've never seen here I have it here. It's the super duper cut. It's like a good extended cut of Deadpool 2. I think
Oh, I
it's
have the
like,
exact same version. Yeah.
oh
how
yeah.
much
Oh,
longer
okay.
is
I don't
it?
know
It's
if I
like
have
15,
it.
It's like-
it's 15 more minutes.
Yep.
Really?
Yes.
I don't know
Yeah.
if I have. I don't even. Yeah, I guess I
Yeah.
haven't. I'll have to check that out. Yeah,
Highly recommend it.
because Deadpool 2 is one of the funniest movies ever made in my
Oh,
opinion.
yeah.
Like, I even Deadpool Wolverine's hilarious. It is even the first one, but it's funnier than both. Like I love that film, dude. It's
All good,
Yeah.
Raza?
Yeah,
good?
my camera
Okay,
is decided
alright.
full.
I thought you fell for a second. Like I just saw it. I'm like, oh.
No, my tripod just decided to
Gotcha,
tip over there, but
gotcha.
I'm good.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, my number 6. My number 6 has already been mentioned over on someone else's. I think it was Darian's number 7 pick. So mine is Thunderbolts.
Okay.
So number 6 Thunderbolts. I share a lot of the same comments that Darian made. Again, I loved this movie so much. At the first viewing I had of it, I saw it opening night with my family, and I was so thoroughly engrossed. The humor and the heart in it was so profound, and it's something I was missing and wanting in the Marvel movies for quite a while now. Because certain movies like Thor: Love and Thunder didn't have it. The Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 had it in spades, definitely, and Black Panther: Wakanda Forever had it to a degree. Deadpool Wolverine had it for sure, but to a different degree because it was a lot more. That was a lot more comedy, I would say.
Yeah,
This one had it as well, but this one, the heart was like the top layer. I felt like it was, or the bottom layer, I should say, and it was like it was so big that all the characters from David Harbour's Red Guardian to Yelena, who that scene, the two of them when she breaks down crying and says, I don't know how to like go about day to day. Like I basically like I just after a mission, I just come back and I start scrolling on my phone. I'm like, the way that was so relatable to how people feel like in their mundane day to day kind of 9-to-5 job and everything. It was really touching, and honestly, it hit me in a spot that it resonated with me in a deep way, and I really loved that scene, and I quite loved all the new characters too, with Bob as Sentry, with we got to see more of Julia Louis-Dreyfus's Valentina, who I really love, and she's just so fun in the role. She really eats up everything that she gets. And the Bucky, oh my gosh, Bucky had his time to shine in this movie. The whole scene where he's like riding on the bike with the theme music, oh my gosh, the theme music that he gets with the Terminator like gun flip that he makes with the shades on. I leaned over to my dad, who was like literally like smiling away at the scene because he just loved it as well, and that whole sequence was brilliant. The cinematography in this too was so expertly shot that, again, it didn't feel like there was a lot of green screen used, even though there was actually a good amount of green screen. But that just goes to show that Marvel's visual effects department has really upped their talent, because talent and more so time. They were actually given the time to work on it. So I think that it was really, really expertly done in this movie, and honestly, it reminded me of like 2012's The Avengers, especially with them having that final fight in the Avengers Tower. And so I can't praise this movie enough, and so it ranks as number 6 for me on my list.
They did a lot of practical stuff in that as well.
A lot of practical stuff. They did.
The limo flip and the jumping off the building in the beginning.
Yes. That was a whole stunt done by Florence Pugh. Yeah, that was the second tallest building in the world. Yeah, she doesn't get enough praise for having done that.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that we got 2 Wheaties box shout-outs this year and Mighty
Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
I wanted that box. So my mom was like, they have to make that box here in Canada, and we didn't get it. We didn't get it here up here, so
I need to be on the lookout for it, because I guess I didn't even know that they had printed a box, but now I saw it earlier today. I need to go out and look for it, because I'd love box.
Yeah.
It was insane.
Yeah, they put on the A24 website and it was gone within 5 minutes.
It was gone so quickly. Yeah, I was hoping that they were gonna make the Blu-ray the Wheaties cover as well, but I think they only did for. I don't think they did for any edition, but I thought like the Steelbook might have been that. So.
No, the Steelbook.
I also have to.
I'm not. No,
I have to thank Joseph for sending this over to me again, because without him sending it over, I wouldn't have the Thunderbolts with the slipcover, because Canada stopped making slipcovers for Disney movies. Yeah.
But yeah, no. I also like the fact in Thunderbolts. I'll add that the beginning, she says the loneliness feels like a black void, and then that black void literally becomes the villain of the film.
Oh, it's a brilliant analogy. Yeah. Brilliant.
It's a fantastic call back to that. Yeah. But
I also love the post-credit scene. The post-credit scene that ties to Doomsday.
Yes.
Very exciting.
I agree.
Shot by the Russos. And the way that they're already forming the new Avengers with the Z. Love it.
Yeah.
So exciting. I thought there was going to be a scene in Fantastic Four because of the whole ship that's arriving, but I love that it wasn't, and it makes us very curious of who was on that ship. So I'm very excited.
Were some things I'm not going to say.
I know. Me too. Yeah.
heard some things. I don't know what's true or not, but
Right, right.
you know, I don't know, but we'll just have to see. But
Definitely.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Alrighty. Number
Yeah, no.
5's up.
5 is for myself 20 years later.
Okay.
Oh,
Awesome.
okay.
By Danny Boyle coming back for his first time to direct a 20 years film since the first film.
Yeah,
And
that's right.
Alex
23
Garland at the
years.
helm. Yeah. And what's cool about it is they're veering more further away from the zombie element and more about the humans now and how they will have dealt with being cut off in total isolation and how that would affect a group of people. And it's told by the perspective of Alfie Williams, who plays the young boy in the film. And then you have Aaron Taylor Johnson, you have Ray Fiennes, and you have Jack O'Connell in the film as well.
And Jodie Comer, I think, too. she's in
Jodie
it.
Comer is fantastic. Yeah. The score by Young Fathers, great small group in the UK as well, is fantastic. And the cinematography is one of the best shot films of the year. And again, I'm so glad that film did well financially, because I know that if that film did not do well, the last 2 films would not be coming out, because they shot The Bone Temple already, which comes out next month already. And
Right.
because
Which
that-
I've heard is really good. I'm hearing it's really
they
good.
already
Yeah.
did a massive advanced screening, and it was so well received that the studio is already started to greenlight the 3rd film, because the 3rd one's going to have Cillian Murphy, and the 2nd film is going to end with a post-credit scene with Cillian, which will lead into the 3rd movie.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love that so much.
That's going to be cool. And Nick DaCosta is directing the 2nd film. She just did Hedda with Tessa Thompson that's on Prime right now.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh,
Yeah,
she did that one. Okay, gotcha.
And
right.
so Boyle is going to come back and direct the 3rd one, but Garland is writing all 3 films. And 20 years later is fantastic. It's, again, there's not as much horror as people think there is in that film. It's one of the best trailers also. I think that film
Oh
needs
yeah,
praise
yeah.
for the way that trailer was done.
Yeah.
20 years later is fantastic. Sound editing, film editing, the technical skill is fantastic, and Ray Fiennes is great in it. He has a smaller role in it, but he's fantastic in it as well. And 20 years later is a phenomenal film about the human condition and what the unusual things we do in dire situations that we normally would not do.
Right.
Yeah. For that reason, it's my 5th favorite film of the year, and that's my 5th favorite film of the year.
Awesome.
Alrighty.
There you go. All right, let's see. So is it my turn? I think it's my turn. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Number 5, yeah.
Number 5 for me is F1. I absolutely love this film. It's so good. When it first started, when the film started, I was kind of like, oh no, I don't know if this is working for me. I don't know. But then when it gets to the first race, I think when they're racing in Britain, I think something like that. The first race in the film, that's when it started to like really pick up, and I was like, oh, dude, I love this, and I love the opening with the Led Zeppelin song.
Yeah.
I love the needle drops in here. The Top Gun vibes are real prevalent, and here they are. And it's just, I think Joseph Kosinski, he's just a fantastic director, man. And they're making a second one apparently. And apparently, from what I've heard,
I hope so.
I don't know how true this is, Raza.
Yeah.
You're about to lose your mind when I say this.
I
dude.
know.
You're about to lose.
Is it the Days of Thunder thing?
Do you know what?
Yeah,
It's a
Days of
Tom
Thunder,
Cruise thing.
Tom and
Yeah.
Brad.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently, and I'm like, oh, dude, I'm there. I'm so there.
I hope
and
so.
It's gritty. It's raw. It's just
The fact that Brad and
it's
Tom have
cheesy.
not done a movie together since Interview with the Vampire is crazy.
Yeah.
because they're so good.
which was the
together.
90s,
Yeah.
right? Was that the 90s?
Yeah,
That was the
90s,
90s, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just, man, I love the camera work. I love the soundtrack, and I just love how it's directed. The editing is fantastic as
Yeah.
well. And it's just, I love the contrast and parallels between, what's his name? Damson Idris, right? Is that his name?
Yeah, Damson and yeah.
I love the parallels and contrast between both of their characters. Dude, just their banter back and forth, and just their arguments. I love just the performances are good too, and I think the script is good too, and I just really really like this one. So it's good. Yeah. So F1 is number 5 for me. So yeah.
Happy birthday.
All right. Well, going from F1 to F4. My number 5
I
is
see what you
Fantastic
did.
Four:
That's
First
nice.
Steps. this was like, I know I still need to rewatch Thunderbolts because I know I've mentioned before, I don't feel like I liked it as much as I should have.
Okay.
Especially with it
Same here.
only being an honorable mention.
Right.
Yeah.
But Fantastic Four was one that I've been excited for a very long time,
Yeah.
and it paid off. My anticipation for it paid off so much. It
Yeah.
was such a grand, and being able to see it in IMAX, one of the very few movies I've been able to
Yeah.
see in
that's right, you
IMAX
saw
because
it.
there are no IMAX theaters near me.
Yeah.
And
Right.
being able to be on vacation to have an IMAX theater nearby, seeing
I'm so happy you saw
Galactus
it.
the way he was meant to be seen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What an
Definitely.
experience.
Definitely.
Fantastic Four was definitely my favorite of the MCU films this year, and I'm
Me too.
excited to see them all back next year at this time for Doomsday.
Awesome,
Also-
man.
A film too, by the way.
Yes.
I'm so glad that you got to see it in IMAX because yeah, Galactus on that scale. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was
it's
just
insane.
perfect. Perfect. I know that in Toronto they showed I think it must have just been at Vaughan as well where they showed it in 143. Yeah, that
You did,
I
yeah.
unfortunately we don't have that capability in our 143 theater here, but that's awesome though.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, number 5 for me is a movie that is playing out right now. It's about to hit a 1 billion very, very soon. Avatar: Fire and Ash. So
Okay.
Avatar: Fire and Ash, I was very excited for. As many know, it was something I was very looking forward to. It actually, ironically enough, ranked as my number 5th most anticipated movie of the year. So it ended up being 5th of my top 10 of the year too. And so for me, I was thoroughly engaged with it. Like I've seen it 3 times now, actually. And so I've already seen it 3 times. But the first act for me, like the first hour and a half-ish, is solid. Like that's a 10 out of 10, no notes. I loved it so much. Towards the second act, I thought that it started to lose a little bit of its pacing. There was some story elements that I was very excited by that didn't really continue. I won't go into spoilers just because I know Joseph hasn't seen it yet, and it's currently playing out in theater, so I don't really want to go into it too much. But there were certain story elements that I was very excited to see play out that didn't end up really playing out as I wanted it to. They were teased, they were mentioned, and then they kind of didn't really follow through. So they were a lot of the story again is the movie's visually stunning. James Cameron, never bet against him, as the box office will show very quickly now. But honestly, the story it just didn't reach the emotional heights that I was looking for, that I was expecting it to, compared to Way of Water, which I just felt like it wrecked me. Like there was the 2 emotional scenes in that movie, which again I won't mention because I know Joseph hasn't seen it. But the 2
I'll
emotional.
get caught up, I promise.
I hope so. But the 2 emotional scenes in Way of Water and also in the first Avatar just struck a higher chord for me than the ones in Fire and Ash. Fire and Ash, I felt like it was lacking that. There was an emotional scene for sure, but I mean, I've seen it 3 times now, and I honestly only teared up the first viewing. The second and third I haven't. Whereas Way of Water, I've seen it 7 times, and I've cried on each viewing. So I don't know what it is, but for me, I just felt like it was lacking that. But it still ranked higher. I mean, I put it as my 5th movie of the year because I still was engaged enough that I loved the story of what they were doing. I was very engaged with the characters and the whole way that this was presented, and I like the direction of where it's going. I'm hoping for Avatar 4 and 5, which I'm sure will be announced hopefully in the next couple months as they'll be greenlit. But I do think that it needed more. I mean, I originally rated it like Superman and like Mission Impossible. I gave it a 7 out of 10 first. I've now bumped it up to an 8 out of 10. So it's kind of an interesting relationship like that for me, but ultimately thoroughly enjoyed Avatar: Fire and Ash.
Awesome.
Alrighty.
I have such a mixed relationship with that film, but
Right? Yeah. No, I don't blame you. Yeah.
For my 4th spot, this film when it came out, people were divided on, but I really gravitated toward it, which was Begonia.
Okay.
Yorgos Lanthimos' new film. Again, Emma Stone and him have created a shorthand of the last couple of years. I think it's their 3rd or 4th film together.
Yeah, yeah.
It talks about conspiracy theorists and then also just pure paranoia. And Jesse Plemons is fantastic, and he's a great actor who's done a lot of supporting roles. To see him do more lead roles has been really fun to watch and transition over to. Emma Stone is becoming one of my favorite actors of this generation. Anything she's in, she's fantastic. And from comedy,
Definitely.
drama to any television, she's fantastic. So I love the absurdity of the concept. And you buy into it. The writing by it's fantastic. And because what happened was when Poor Things came out, people were hoping for this film to be another repeat of Poor Things, which it is not. I do like that Yorgos Lanthimos is still taking big, bold swings narratively and doing very different things instead of just repeating what he's already done. I will watch whatever these two do together. And no, it's a well-acted film. The plot is insane. And unfortunately, my theater experience wasn't the greatest towards the end because there were subtitles, I will say, at one portion towards the end, and the aspect ratio was cut off, so you couldn't subtitles.
Oh man.
Oh dang, that's
So
unfortunate.
so I have to go back and rewatch that 5 minutes, the ending of the film. I did mention it to one of the theater attendants and told them for future screenings. But yeah, no, Bugonia is a fantastic film. The score is great as well. I could see that film getting a Oscar nomination for Emma Stone. She's not,
Right.
I don't think winning, but still will be definitely awarded consideration for sure.
Yeah.
Bugonia is a fantastic film, and I hope more people check it out. It's a very out-of-the-box movie, but if you give it a chance, I think people really like it.
In comparison to the other two that he just did with Emma, with Kinds of Kindness and Poor Things, where does it rank for you?
Well, all right. So Poor Things I think is like that's the best. Bugonia is second, and Kinds of Kindness is third. Because Kinds of Kindness is an anthology movie where it's like three separate stories intertwined into one, which is really cool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I also like her work in The Favorite as well that she did with Yorgos.
But, I still have to see that. Yeah.
Yeah. And so I've been watching Yorgos' films since 2015's The Lobster with Colin Farrell.
Right. Okay.
That entire plot was if you don't find a romantic partner within 30 days, you're turned into an animal of your choice. And it's absurd. It's an absurd concept. And,
that's strange. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And so he picks a lobster because it lives for a very long time. Yeah. Then he did The Favorite with Olivia Colman, which went on to win Best Actress.
Yeah.
And then Poor Things went on to win Emma Stone her second Oscar.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm glad that more people are paying attention to his films because he's a fantastic filmmaker, and his films stylistically they're all very polarizing and different from each single film he did previously. So yeah,
definitely.
That's why Bugonia is definitely my fourth spot.
Yeah, to me, he's always felt like a Wes Anderson type director.
Yeah,
like
that's a good comparison.
Yeah, like unique concepts. Very like you can see his relationships with a lot of the same actors because I know Wes Anderson has used a lot of the same people from like
kind of like Robert Eggers,
Asteroid City.
That's another good
the
one.
Phoenician Scheme. I saw the Phoenician Scheme and it was pretty good. Which it's not in my top 10 because I like some movies more. But it definitely has felt like more like those two are just like doing their own thing, and it's very fresh and inventive each time I go to a theater to watch one of their movies. So it's really cool.
Yeah, I agree. Robert Eggers is a fantastic also filmmaker that has fantastic period piece set films as well.
It's very unique, very unique.
He also has a shorthand with Willem Dafoe, who he's worked with. I think, in 4 movies now.
Exactly. Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
And Willem Dafoe was it Willem Dafoe in one of Yorgos films as well?
He was in Poor Things.
Things and Kinds of Kindness.
And Kinds of Kindness.
That's right. Yeah, he was in, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Because I've seen that clip where we're gonna say you finish.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say his work ethic's crazy. He does like 7 movies a year. I don't know how.
Oh, it's crazy. Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah, you were saying
because I've seen that clip where now I'm guessing it's from Kinds of Kindness, right? Where Willem Dafoe's sitting at the desk and Jesse Plemons walks in and he's like, "You're too skinny" or something. Is that Kinds of Kindness? I've seen that.
It is. Yeah.
Before, but I've never seen the movie. But okay, gotcha. Because I've seen that clip and I was like, I think that's what that's from, but I'm not 100% sure. But but that was. You go ahead. What were you saying?
Yeah, I was just gonna make the last comment. I make the theater I go to is Landmark. That's my theater I go to, and the people who work there constantly thank me for seeing these really obscure films. They're like, nobody is coming to see, like, at the time in 2022, I saw Everything Everywhere, and they're like, no one is coming to see a time traveling movie about a mother and daughter relationship at 2 in the AM.
Right.
Thank you for coming to support these movies.
And-
yeah. So
And of course, it went on to win Best Picture.
Yeah.
So of course,
Yeah.
like it takes.
Yeah.
And then in September, my friend messaged me going, "What was that movie you saw back in March?" I'm like, "Oh, now you want to watch it?" Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, no, Begonia is definitely my fourth favorite film of the year, but that's about it.
Awesome.
Okay.
All right.
And my fourth favorite film of the year, I guess I should move this again, is Mission Impossible.
All right.
Went to go see this in, I still don't know to this day. It was in May, obviously, when it came out. If it was 70 millimeter, I don't know, but I obviously saw it in IMAX.
In 70. It didn't get released in 70 mm, so it probably wasn't.
Did it not? Okay.
No.
Why did I think?
I wish it did, but it didn't.
That would be cool, though. But, yeah, that would be
been
cool.
Awesome. That would have been perfect.
I still feel like I'm kind of a newcomer to the Mission Impossible franchise, but I love Fallout. I love Dead Reckoning when I saw it in the theaters, and this one is my favorite. Like, I know this one is kind of like Raza. I think you said you have it at number 7, right?
It's a
Final
number
Reckoning?
7, yeah.
Okay. I know a lot of people are kind of mixed on it, but it's arguably one of the best theater experiences I've had this year, and honestly ever.
Totally.
Like,
Absolutely.
I'm telling you, right when it opened, like right when the movie opened, and it showed the AI, like, and it was going back and forth on clips from each movie, I was hooked.
Right.
I was like, dude, I felt like I was ascending. I felt like I was like floating, dude. I was like, this movie, it's just, whether it's just scope and scale, whether it's the dial. I think the script is sharp. I think the performances are great, and the story can feel messy at times. But I personally, I know a lot of people didn't really like the structure of the story, the flow of the story. I loved it. I think the structure and the flow is great, and I really, again, I think the dialogue is sharp, and it was at that time in May an automatic lock for my top 10 films of the year. Like, I was so just engaged in what was going on, and I thought the pacing was fine. It was great too. So yeah, I'm hoping they make more, and I have a I don't know if they will, but I have a gut feeling that they might. And I know if they don't, I'm fine with that, because I think this is a perfect ending, So yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. Yeah.
Awesome.
All right, my number 4. I won't spend too much time. The scene where the AI shows him its plans to launch all the nuclear rockets.
Oh, it was so intense.
Oh yeah.
That was awesome.
Definitely mixing like the modern.
Yeah.
Well, I guess kind of could be a threat now. It's like in modern day, just being able to intertwine that into a franchise as big as Mission Impossible is definitely.
Well, I'll tell you, You go ahead, Russell.
No, you go ahead.
I was getting hyped because the auditorium I was in. Actually, two things real quick. I was getting hyped because the auditorium I was in was packed, and the scene where Haley Atwell grabs like the container USB port for AI, when she grabbed that, everything got quiet in the movie. Right, the auditorium was quiet, and you hear this guy on the left away from me go. I'm not gonna say the word, but he's like, "Oh." And I'm like, dude, that got me hyped, man.
Yeah.
That got me hyped. And so the thing is, I live close. I live about 40, 50 minutes away from Austin, right? And I live about an hour outside San Antonio. And Tom Cruise was coming to the AMC.
Yeah, that's right.
I wasn't late to the movie, but I was late to see Tom Cruise and Christopher McQuarrie. I was late, and I pulled into the parking garage, and I was like, "Yo, guys, these random people, these guys over here." I was like, "Yo, is Tom?" They're like, I didn't even think I said anything. And they're like, Tom Cruise is gone, man. I'm like, dang it, man. I'm like, dang it. But I wasn't late to the movie, and I was upset that I didn't get to see them. But the movie was worth it, dude. It was so good. So good. But what were you gonna say, Rossi? You were gonna say
so in that scene where they're showing all the different cities and then the whole globe, but they actually spent a good deal amount of time on focus on London being obliterated, and I was in London at the BFI IMAX watching it, and
Yeah.
me and my family, we had already gone and seeing all those landmarks and everything. So being in the city, watching that was very frightening, honestly, because it was like my eyes were like, oh god, it just felt real for some reason. It just felt like,
Yeah.
oh gosh, that's
Yeah.
terrifying. I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't want to be
That-
obliterated right now. So
That would
Yeah.
kind of be like if you ever went to Tokyo and watched Godzilla, I guess.
right,
true. That's true.
That's right.
I could
Yeah.
definitely see
Yeah.
it.
Right. So it's watching a disaster movie at the place where it's taking place. That's kind of
Yep.
scary.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yes, my number 4, it was actually so frightening. Yes, it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to
Gotcha,
go back and
gotcha.
watch it because I've only seen it the one time in theaters. But yes, from what I
Yeah.
remember, it was just an insanely riveting experience.
Yeah.
It's nothing short of incredible.
Yeah.
But yes, my number 4. I won't talk too much about it because I know it is getting kind of late, and I know we still need to finish the countdown. We have some guilty pleasure and
Yeah.
other movies to talk about, and because this movie's already been in some countdowns at lower spots. But number 4 for me is Ryan Coogler's Sinners. I thought it was absolutely phenomenal. Just an amazing piece of original film from Ryan Coogler, especially for him never doing horror before and going into this is
Yeah.
absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
And I do want to thank Warner Brothers for putting the expanded
Yeah.
IMAX sequences
Heck yeah,
on the
man.
4K Blu-ray because I do not have an IMAX theater near me. So thank you, Warner
Yeah.
Brothers, for
That's awesome.
allowing me to be able to watch this the way it was meant to be seen.
They
But,
didn't do it for F1 though. They
Yeah.
didn't do it for
Oh,
Oh,
F1.
did they not?
Nope.
No.
Oh, man.
Don't know why.
Maybe I wonder if Apple had something to do with that since it was both
I have no
Warner
idea,
Brothers
because
and Apple.
Probably.
People thought that they might make
Probably.
it an exclusive on Apple TV Plus, but they didn't do that either. It's standard widescreen.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's
Sucks.
crazy,
But anyways, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Good
yeah,
that they did for
Sinners. Sinners was absolutely great. Definitely is going to be a Best Picture contender, and like we've already mentioned, like cinematography, original screenplay, like all these awards that it's going for, it could easily get. And
Yeah.
it was an incredible movie going experience for me.
Awesome.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Number 4 for me is one that I don't know. I think everyone else has seen, maybe just not Joseph yet, is Zootopia 2.
Yes.
Zootopia
Yeah,
2.
I've not seen it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I loved it. I can't emphasize enough how much this movie. I was smiling the entire time, and when it ended, I felt so satisfied. I was like, this is the best Disney animated movie that they've put out this decade for sure.
Okay.
And honestly, one of the best sequels that I think that they've ever made. It was literally on par, if not for me, slightly better than the original. I was like, it was that good that I was just so engaged with. Also, it's the most I've laughed since The Naked Gun. So that's like, it was that
Gotcha.
funny to me that I love the animal puns. I love the entire environment and the city of Zootopia. All the different, they explore a lot of different ecosystems in this movie, from the desert to snow.
There's
to
good world building.
forest.
There's really good world building. in
And
the
the
film.
animation for each of them is just beautiful. Beautiful. Like
It's even better than the animation's even better than the first one.
Oh, definitely. And I saw it in what it's basically our equivalent to what Dolby Cinema is here in Canada. It's Ultra AVX. So it's got a 4K projector and everything, and that was just beautiful. The presentation of that, and the 3D also. I saw it in 3D, and I'm so glad I did, because I watched the original, like the first Zootopia, back at home in 3D before I went to go see Zootopia 2, and I'm like, I have to see Zootopia 2 in 3D because the pop outs. They actually, I was surprised, had intentional pop outs with the characters. Like the last shot, I won't say what it is, but it does kind of pop out of the screen, and it was like, this is perfect for 3D. So the 3D was great. The animation was great. It reminded me of old Disney in a lot of ways. Just the storytelling of it, the side characters, the humor, the heart in it. It really reminded me of Disney movies that I watched growing up. And there were a lot of scenes where I did tear up, just both from the emotion of the movie, but also just from how visually beautiful it was. So Zootopia 2, I loved it. I can't wait to see it again. And it went all the way up to number 4 on my list.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
All right. Top threes. We are narrowing in for everybody.
top 3 now.
And also, a quick shout out. My mom's friend is an animator on Zootopia too.
No way! What?
Oh, nice.
He
man.
works for Walt Disney Animation Studios. He is animated
Holy!
films as far back as Tarzan back
Well,
in
he
19.
did a great job with
That
animation.
is awesome.
He did a
That's
great
so
job.
cool. He's been working since Tarzan.
Yeah, his name is Doug Bennett, and he is
Oh, cool. Okay.
film. I actually stayed till after the credits. I took a photo and I sent it to him. And
Oh,
he
nice.
got a big
That's
kick out of that.
awesome.
That's cool.
I'm gonna have
That's
to. I'm
awesome.
gonna have to keep an eye out for his name next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's also done Frozen,
Yeah.
Zootopia. I believe he did Inside Out. He did Tangled. He's done a bunch. He did Big Hero 6.
Wow.
Oh, that's
Wow.
cool.
Very
Wow.
cool.
But
Wow,
awesome.
man. That's
Yeah,
cool. Yeah.
and also, it's not a spoiler, but keep an eye out for Michael J. Fox's cameo.
Yes.
And
Yes.
Zootopia
Oh, that's
2.
right. Yeah.
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 He there's quite a good number of cameos in it. Macaulay Culkin and his wife Brenda Song have some voiceovers in it too. And I know what the Disney CEO Bob Iger's voice sounds like, so I was able to catch his little cameo as a news anchor as Bob Tiger. So
And
I found that
nice.
hilarious.
Oh, I get
Yeah.
it. I get it.
Michael J. the Fox. So
Michael
that's-
J. the Fox.
I was about to say, please tell me he plays a fox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
The
awesome.
animal puns in it are just perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Awesome.
for my third, it's going to
Robert
be
Irwin's in it too.
Wake Up
Oh yeah,
Dead.
Robert Irwin was in it too. The koala.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, Robert Irwin, they called him. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
For my
That's awesome.
number 3, I'm going to put Wake Up Dead Man.
Oh,
and
cool. Okay.
So good.
I'm
I
a
really
ma-
like it. It's good.
massive fan of Ryan Johnson. I've said for years, his stuff outside of like Star Wars and big franchises, his original stuff like Looper, Knives Out is some of his best stuff he can do. I also had the great fortune of meeting him this
Oh
year
yeah, you did.
at
Yeah,
the
yeah.
premiere
Nice,
for Wake
nice.
Up Dead Man, the world premiere.
Yeah.
And,
That's a great picture you have.
thank you. They've been very kind in bringing Knives Out to Toronto for the festival.
Yeah.
Every single time they bring these films out. But what I liked about the film quite a lot is the tone with religion this time, and it felt more like a gothic
Right.
murder movie, and it didn't have as much humor, which is fine. And I respect the fact that they don't bring Daniel Craig in until later on in the film when they feel
Yeah.
it's appropriate. They don't make him overtake the entire movie.
Right.
And they flesh out the characters that are shown. The new characters in the new ensemble, for instance, Josh O'Connor's fantastic as
Mm-hmm.
the priest in the film with conflicted feelings about religion, and Ryan Johnson has stated countless times that he has had very confused feelings with his thoughts on faith since he was a kid. To now,
Interesting.
a very personal movie to him, and I love the ability that even Daniel's character is not a non-believer of religion, but Josh
Yeah.
O'Connor can respect each other in the same breath. The writing on that film is fantastic, and a lot of people will say Knives Out 1 is the best. I find all three of them are great for different reasons, and what I love about them is that you can visit them out of order. They're not
Right.
you don't have to watch them in order. And to see Daniel
Yeah.
Craig get a career post Bond, which a lot of the actors have not been able to really do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for James Bond, this would be his career defining character.
Right.
But
Oh, yeah.
yeah, Knives Out is a fantastic, I would say trilogy, but they're going to make more. So
I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No Wake Up Dead Man is amazing. The score is great. Also, the film is shot really well, and
Beautiful.
And
Oh, yeah.
Ryan Johnson and the cinematographer on that film really brought that film to life with the way they shot it. The cast is fantastically used. Josh Brolin's great. Glenn Close is great. Andrew Scott's awesome. But yeah, Wake Up Dead Man is a phenomenal film.
Jeremy Renner too. I'm so glad he was in it.
They have Marvel actors in every movie. The first one's Evans.
Yeah.
The second one
Yeah.
is Dave Bautista.
Yeah.
And then we have and then you get Renner. They always bring them into every single
Yeah.
movie. And there's rumors that he's going to try to get Meryl Streep for the fourth movie. So here's fingers crossed.
Oh, that would be
Oh,
fun.
wow.
That would be fun.
Good.
I've
Yeah.
been saying for months, if they want to cast someone for Knives Out 4, they should bring Julie Andrews and make her play a widow. I think that would be perfect casting.
I would love that. I would
Having
love that.
That would be cool.
Daniel Craig and Julie Andrews.
Yeah.
I think that would be cool.
That'd be so cool.
I should have.
I would
told
also say Sterling K. Brown is one I want to see.
Oh,
I
Sterling.
want to see
Yeah.
Sterling K.
Ray
Brown.
Brown, yeah.
He'd be great.
Man.
He's a
Perfect.
fantastic actor.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
Or David Johnson too. David Johnson would be really good.
David
in
Johnson
Knives Out
also.
film.
Yeah.
I also thought of
Oh, yeah.
Harrison Ford.
Harrison
Ford
Ford,
would be
yeah.
cool to see
Yeah,
in a
yeah.
murder mystery.
Yeah.
If they
Yeah.
set it at like a musical and there's a death that happens backstage and they have to
Right.
investigate, I think the set.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it'd be cool. There's so many
Yeah,
opportunities,
yeah.
and I also would love if they like made these into like short novels as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I love
Yeah.
the character itself. I've always been expressing that Benoit Blanc is one of the most interesting, well thought out original characters in the last like 30 years in terms of detectives as well. The less
Definitely.
we know about him, the cooler he is because there's a
Yeah.
mysterious aspect to him, and I like that we don't know totally where he's from and what he had.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
But yeah, again, not Wake Up Dead Man is a fantastic film. The more I think about it, the more I sit on it, the better it resonates with me. But that's the reasoning, and among many more, I could go on, of why Wake Up Dead Man is my number 3 spot.
I've only seen the first hour last night, so I gotta watch the next hour and a half today. But the lighting in it is so beautiful.
Yeah.
I was so amazed by the lighting.
Yeah.
It's like it brings the colors to life in like the church and the forest outside the church and everything. I'm like, it's lit so well.
It's a very pretty looking film, and I was
Yeah.
able to see that in theaters before it went on to Netflix.
Oh, very nice. Yeah.
So
Me
if
too,
you
me
can
too.
afford to see the big screen,
Yeah.
do that and seek out a theater that is currently playing it for sure.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah. And that was number 3, right?
That's the-
Yeah.
So my number 3 is Superman. It's Superman. I
Right.
absolutely was so I don't remember the last time I've been excited about a like grounded superhero film and not like a multiverse.
Right.
Because I like multiverse films. I do.
Yeah.
But I feel like the past 5, maybe past 6 years, that's all we've been like fed, like the multiverse films and all that.
Mhm.
And it's good to actually like have a just really old school grounded superhero film. You know what I
Definitely.
mean? Like
Yeah.
it just it's funny at times, it's heartfelt, and this is the Superman I've wanted to see. Like I do like Man of Steel, but I'm someone who I've never loved it like everyone else. I don't think it's one of the greatest superhero movies ever made. I don't think it is. And that's not Superman to me.
Yeah.
Like this is Superman from the comics. This is very bright and colorful.
Yeah.
And I'm a James Gunn fan. Every James Gunn movie and show that I've seen that he's done, I've enjoyed. So he's one of the greatest directors, one of the best comic book directors I've ever seen, in my opinion. And I just love how it's very already interconnected, and I love how it's very comic booky, and I just love Nicholas Hoult as Lex. I think that kind of monologue he has when Superman's, I love that so much, and I love the score. I love the needle drops in here as well, and it's so much fun. It's so much fun. So Superman to me is number 3. So it's good.
Awesome. Love it.
Yeah.
For me, number 3, again, I won't get too in depth to it because I know it's already been mentioned, which I feel like we're kind of getting to that point now where things have already been hinted at. But number 3 is Weapons. I thought Weapons was great. One of my friends that loved Sinners thought I was crazy for putting it above Sinners, but I was like, it got me just a little more. I don't know what it was about it, but I feel like I enjoyed it a little more than Sinners. I know I said earlier that the twist didn't really like it was a good twist, but it was just like one of those things where it's just like, that's a
Yeah.
but no, it's still a very good movie. Julia Garner was great. Benedict Wong, Josh Brolin, all the supporting performances in it were great. And still need to buy it. I don't have the 4K Blu-ray of it like I do Sinners yet, but I do need to get it. And it's number 3 for me for this year.
Cool.
Awesome.
Number 3 for me is Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning.
All right.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yes. So I know we've already kind of touched on it quite a bit, but all I'll say is that it was my number 1 most anticipated movie of the year. I was extraordinarily excited for it, both for Dead Reckoning and for Final Reckoning. They've been like literally the top of my list for each year that they came out. So for Final Reckoning, I had extraordinarily high hopes for it, as it was my number 1, and it met it in certain areas. It didn't meet it in other areas, and those other areas I felt like were some of the pacing and some of the intensity. I felt like the stakes, while they were high, of course, like kind of world-ending stakes. I kind of felt like Fallout did them better. And Fallout wasn't really world-ending stakes. It was more
Right.
kind of centralized towards like 3 countries that were going to be damaged from floods. I think is that what it was? Yeah, when the bombs went off, there was going to be some flooding. But I just thought that Fallout overall. I mean, it's hard. Like I knew, like okay, like this isn't likely to top Fallout. I also knew that with Dead Reckoning, but with this being the finale, I just had such high hopes that it would still feel conclusive, and it does, but it just didn't feel as satisfying as I wanted it to. And
Right.
I like it's still making it's number 3 on my list. Like I really enjoyed it, and
Right.
but it was just feeling like it needed a bit more. It needed a bit more. I feel like set pieces as well. Like there were. It just felt like there were only the not in terms of stunts, but maybe more like chases. Like there wasn't actual like your traditional car chase or motorbike chase that they had in the previous ones. So I was missing that element to it. There was a plane chase, of course. Like there was that whole plane sequence, which was
Right.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
And that again, like, was edge of your seat stuff. And then the AI stuff. I mean, it just felt like it was a little bit too. I don't know. It kind of dragged on a little bit too much for me. It just didn't feel like it reached those levels that I was hoping for, in comparison to like Rogue Nation and Fallout, where I just kind of prefer the human to human conflict versus AI and human. But I know that for the Mission franchise, they had to look beyond that and look at what was honestly the most current situation at hand, which they're actually kind of ahead of time because they filmed this stuff like 5 or 4 years ago now. So it was good. Like I thoroughly enjoyed it. Saw it in the biggest IMAX I've ever been to at BFI IMAX, and of course, how can I forget? Went to the world premiere for it in May, which was a real treat. Again, being able to just go there with my dad and be able to meet Christopher McQuarrie was a dream come true. I loved it, seeing Simon Pegg in the distance and Tom, of course, in the distance, and being able to have that little quick 5 seconds with Tom at the BFI for the Fallout screening was amazing. And so this whole movie will always be very special to me for what kind of event it held for my family. Like the entire reason we made this London trip happen in May was around the Mission Impossible release. So it will always be very special to me, and that's why it's number 3. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Awesome. We had something real quick. We had
best movies
a
of
question for
2025.
everyone.
I mean, I don't know.
I'd say Lex. Lex.
Lex.
I mean,
Lex or
he-
Galactus easily. It's
Yeah, he did
I
such a
joke-
good job, man.
Jokingly would say. the
What'd you
most
say,
real-
Jared?
I jokingly say the most realistic one would be AI from Mission Impossible. But if I said
Right.
my favorite, it would be Remick from Sinners.
I was thinking of that
Oh,
one
okay.
too. Yeah. He
I
was.
thought,
gotcha.
Yeah.
I thought that was a fantastic performance and one of the best antagonists of the year for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what my pick would be. God, it might be Galactus. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, Lex probably too. I haven't thought of that, honestly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
There's a lot of good ones. Yeah.
I also add on to Mission Impossible. We could you said more chases. We could always do with more Tom Cruise running, as I jokingly
Oh
said.
yes. That
There's
was
never
one of my big
enough
nitpicks.
running.
Yeah, one of my big nitpicks was that in the trailer they showed that shot of him running in the African savannah, which when he's trying to get to the plane. I'm like, I wanted that to be a whole running sequence, and then the run on the bridge on
Yes.
in London by Big Ben. That was the bridge I have a lot of pictures on, if you've seen on my Instagram. And so I was very excited for a big long sequence, but it was very quick. It was only like 20 seconds. So I was disappointed by that. But yeah, no, we love Tom Cruise running. We want to see more of
Right.
Yeah.
But
All right, number 2.
number 2 is One Battle After Another. Paul Thomas Anderson.
Nice.
One Battle After Another. Now I got to see this film I did see this in 70mm IMAX as well. And Paul Thomas Anderson is one of those filmmakers that whenever he comes out with a film, I will run to the theaters to see his latest film. He's one of my favorite filmmakers. And also Leonardo DiCaprio, Chase Infinity with a fantastic debut performance.
Yes,
great
she
in the
was
movie.
amazing. I had never seen her before, but I like
Yeah.
instantly. I'm excited to see her in everything now.
Chase is fantastic.
Yeah.
Glad getting recognition. I can't wait to see what she does from here. Sean Penn is fantastic. Regina Hall's great. Tiana Taylor, who's a singer, notoriously, she does not really do acting, and she's fantastic in the film. And it's a film that was written 15 years ago, and it's terrifyingly relevant to today. It's funny. It's dark. It has one of the best chase scenes of the entire year with the car chase scene.
Oh yeah,
film.
yeah,
Oh
that
yeah,
was cool.
yeah.
Yeah. And I feel like that is the film that is to beat Sinners at the Academy Awards, because Paul Thomas Anderson has been nominated a grand time of 14 times and has never won. And I feel like this is the time to finally award him his or give him his flowers, as they would say.
Right.
Yeah.
One Battle After Another is a fantastic film. And also another great performance I forgot to mention is Benicio del Toro. Benicio is fantastic as well. It's one of the very few films.
Yeah.
The entire cast is just fantastic. And it's a film, again, that came out in September, and we're all still talking about it. So, and I can see it being talked about heavily during award season. That is my second favorite film of the year. And if anyone's seen my list already on Instagram, number one will be no surprise. But that's my two.
Yeah, awesome. I thoroughly enjoyed the movie too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fantastic. And another great score as well, by the way. We have fantastic scores in films this year that need to,
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I agree with that.
Yeah.
My number 2 is Fantastic Four. I did not expect myself to like this or love this more than Superman, because Superman was my most anticipated movie of the year. This was definitely up there, but I walked out loving this more than Superman, and I was like, I talked about when I was talking about The Long Walk, that it's been a while since I've like walked out of a movie like flabbergasted, or walked out of a movie just like in awe. This is one of them. Like I legit, I told y'all about like tears of joy. I had chills and tears of joy. I was looking at all my friends and I'm like, bro, what is happening right now? I'm like, oh, I'm shaking. Like it's not a perfect film. What film is perfect, right? But I really, and I think Galactus could have had more screen time, but other than that, I love the family aspect in here. I think the chemistry between all the actors is phenomenal in here. And I think, I was kind of skeptical about, Pedro Pascal being Reed, but I think he knocked it out of the park. Absolutely knocked it out of the park.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect Reed. And I love it. It's got a good sense of humor as well. And I think the retro 1960s vibe is eye-popping and it's phenomenal. And it reminded me of the old animated Marvel shows from like the late 90s, early 2000s. I don't know why, but it reminded me of that. Like it had that type of vibe, whether it's like X-Men 97 or the Amazing, or not the Amazing, what do you call it, the animated Spider-Man show, the 90s one. It just reminded me of that. And the scope and scale is massive, and it's just, I love the action, and it's so much fun. And again, what feels perfect? It's not perfect, but I loved it. So yeah, Fantastic Four is number 2 for me. So yeah,
awesome. My number 2. I hope I'm not suffering from recency bias on this, but number 2 is Marty Supreme. I thought Marty Supreme was insane. I didn't have much hype going into it. I knew it was going to be coming out like a month and a half or so ago, whenever the first official trailer dropped, and I was like, okay, I'll go see this and give this a chance. This movie is on another level. It's so much fun. Timothée Chalamet, I know you said in your review, Hayden, that Timothée Chalamet isn't really much a likable character, and I can definitely see that, but there's a level where unlikable characters for me become somewhat likable, and I feel like Timothée Chalamet was able to capture that with his portrayal of Marty Mauser. And it's also a special movie to me because my brother, I know I mentioned in one of our last streams, my brother actually came to me and said, I want to see this movie. and he never says that. Like my
Right,
brother is
right.
one of
Oh, yeah,
these
that's
people
right,
that he just could sit at home and watch a movie and be fine. Like he doesn't need to go to the theater at all. The fact that my brother came to me and he was like, "I want to see this movie with you,"
yeah,
um,
yeah.
meant
That's nice.
everything. So being able to
Yeah.
share that experience with him when we went and saw it on, we went and saw it on Friday because it was the day after Christmas. Being able to go to see that in the theater with him on Friday was amazing, and I absolutely
That's
love
awesome.
that. And again, I hope it's not recency bias because it is like a very good movie and a very like well structured movie from Josh Safdie.
Mm.
But yes, Marty Supreme comes in at number 2 for me.
I'll say I
Awesome.
don't think it's recency bias,
Yeah,
man,
no,
because
I
like
don't think
my
so
number
either.
one
Yeah.
in a bit. Yeah, my number one has been my number one since March all year long. So, or the one in a little bit, but yeah, I don't think it's recency bias. So you're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's really nice that you got to experience that with your brother and that he was excited to see it in theaters.
Yeah, that's cool, man. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't like it as much as I did. I think his was like a
neither.
point or two lower, but at the same time, I feel like he was getting annoyed with me when I was like, "Oh, didn't you like how this worked and how this happened in that one scene, like how all that was executed?" He was just like, "Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. It's
Yeah.
fine." Like
Yeah.
he's got that mentality to it. Like
Right,
he was
right.
just like
Yeah.
he'll go and he'll be like, "Yeah, it was good. It was good."
Yeah.
But
Ever. Yeah.
yeah,
I can
That's my
relate.
dad. That's literally my dad, dude.
That's my brother. Yeah.
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 Yeah. I actually went through a snowstorm to get to that screening because
Really?
I was supposed to see Marty Supreme in 70mm in Toronto that day.
Oh.
We have had freezing rain for the past 2 days and
Wow.
a terrible
man.
amount of snow, and so we changed it to go to Landmark, and I was surprised to see the amount of people that showed up. I'm surprised nobody canceled. It was a
Right.
packed theater from the very back to the very front.
Yep.
And
wow.
wow,
Yep. That was the same in mine. Yeah.
that showed up for Timmy it's crazy. Yeah.
Me,
I
yeah,
was-
my theater too, dude. Like I was
Yeah.
shocked. Like I live in a town. I'll just say it. Yeah, no one knows my address, so we're good. But Lockhart, it's a small. It's like the barbecue capital of Texas, right? It's like 40 minutes outside of Austin, but I live 30 minutes outside of a town called Kyle, right? And the IMAX we have in Kyle is like an Evo. It's like a bowling arcade thing, right? And it's really usually never packed. The last time that I saw it packed was Minecraft in April, right? And you have at the Evo, you have Auditorium 1 and 2. Auditorium 1 is like the IMAX, right? Auditorium 2, I think, is the Dolby, I think. But then you have like 11, 10, 9, 8. All of those are like the
Right.
smaller,
Yeah.
smaller auditoriums.
Standard
And I saw
auditoriums,
Marty Supreme in Auditorium 10, I believe. I think it was 10, something like that. And after the movie was done, I stood up and it was packed. I've never seen the smaller auditoriums or at the Evo Kyle that packed before. I never have. So I was like, oh my gosh, dude. Like people were seeming to be excited about it. So I thought that was pretty cool. But
Yeah, I was shocked when I stepped in yesterday. Like it was again like not great conditions here. We've got a lot of snow and roads are bad and very very cold, -30. Well, I don't know what it is in Fahrenheit, but Darren, very cold.
Yeah.
And it was sold out, just sold out, like packed from the top to the bottom. And I was like, wow, this is awesome to see that many people here for this movie. Yeah.
Our third Timmy Christmas movie with a Wonka,
Yeah.
Complete Unknown, and Marty Supreme.
Right. That's
oh,
right.
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's interesting.
Yeah. I didn't realize.
Yeah.
Well,
Years
he's
ago.
had a couple
Yeah.
other ones too, I guess, with Little Women in 2019
Yep.
December, and
Yeah.
And even
next year
Bones and
will
All.
be
Yeah.
Dune
Yep.
3.
And then,
Yeah.
Dune 3. Yeah.
Yep.
Dune 3.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so I believe Joseph, that was your number 2, Marty Supreme. So
Yes.
my number 2 is F4 or Fantastic Four: First Steps.
Awesome.
So Fantastic Four, again, just like Hayden said, is his number 2. Much like the same things you said. I just was so excited for this movie. I was so excited to finally see the Fantastic Four, Marvel's first family, brought into the MCU for the first time. I mean, this is something that I'd only wanted in my dreams to happen, and it finally happened. And the way that we got to see them presented was just perfection. I think Stan Lee and Jack Kirby would have been so like in awe to see their creation visualized
Oh,
in
yeah.
that retro 60 aesthetic that they did, with Galactus brought to scale and fully realized as he should have been from the beginning, and with the Silver Surfer character, who I didn't know anything about, the female Silver Surfer at all until this movie, and I really liked her. I thought she was great. She fit the role well, and then as for the cast themselves, I think each actor was perfect. Again, I'm maybe not. Again, I think we talked about this in our Fantastic Four review as well early in the summer, but still not like overly thrilled with Pedro Pascal as Reed. Like, he's good, he's great, but like I still feel like, I don't know, I still just see too much Pedro Pascal and not Reed Richards. But for Sue Storm, I think Vanessa Kirby is perfect in the role. For Joseph Quinn, I think he's great as Johnny, and then Evan Moss Bacharach as the Thing is great as well. I just my one nitpick was with the Thing is I just wish they made his voice a little deeper and kind of gravelly, like how
I agree.
was. Yeah, I just think it makes it more distinct, and I don't know, it brings out the character a bit more. So, but otherwise, the movie's great. Herbie was fun to watch as well. I loved Herbie.
Oh yeah.
And I'm very excited to see where the Fantastic Four go in the rest of the MCU. I guess it will be beyond the multiverse saga into probably the mutant saga and what they'll do with them, because they have a bright future ahead of them as long as Marvel continues to treat them with the respect that they deserve.
Yeah.
Because this movie did justice to them for sure.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Really quickly before we get into our number ones, I don't mean to rush anybody, but my phone battery is getting lower.
Okay, yeah.
No,
I
that's
just
not-
plugged
I
my
gotta
plug
stick
in
go
there.
around just
eat
for
anyways,
top,
too, so.
like top picks,
Yeah.
and then maybe just name some honorable mentions.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
just a
yeah,
quick discussion on that. But
Because I was to
yeah,
say I
we'll
gotta go
ahead
eat
and-
too. So yeah.
Okay, so yeah,
But
we'll
not
go
right
ahead.
now.
We'll go ahead and round out the countdowns. Darian, if you want to go ahead and
Sure.
name your top movie of
Yeah.
the year.
Yeah.
Drum rolls.
So my number one film of the year is Sinners. As
Awesome.
Awesome.
hopefully been talking about that film since April. Now, one way to describe that movie for myself is, I think we spoke about it earlier, is that is a film to me that is the reason why I fell in love with filmmaking and with the film going experience. From every single, we've already spoken about it in depth, but from top to bottom, from a technical aspect to the performances, to the way that it is shot, to the screenplay, everything is fantastic. How is a love letter to Ryan Coogler's father, who also introduced him to blues music, is such a personal movie. I think it's Michael B. Jordan's best work. I love the fact that Michael B. Jordan and Ryan Coogler have worked with each other since 2013's Fruitvale Station, to Creed, to Panther, to here. Whenever they work together, it's very special. And I love how it's created such a small fan base of people who just genuinely love that film. And I hope it sweeps the awards because it is such a special film. And again, it is not by any means a traditional horror film. It also deals with racism in the South. It deals with music. It deals with the sense of family. It's a fantastic film that I honestly think is one of the best, not just one of the best films of the year, it's one of the best films of the decade. And I think will be talked heavily. And also, again, the I Lied to You sequence, I think that will be showed in film classes for
Yeah.
So good.
Right.
I hope.
yeah. So again, I am shortening this, but I could talk for an extended amount of time for why I love Sinners. But
I
Sinners
bet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hayden, I already know what yours is.
My number one.
Yep.
I am so excited to talk about this. It is the Rivals of Zaya King. This is the new Matthew McConaughey film that is not officially released yet, and there is no trailer yet. But I did see it at South by Southwest in Austin in March, and it's one of those films where I'm a huge Matthew McConaughey fan. He's probably my favorite actor.
All right.
Dude, he's so great, man. He's great. And before I saw it at the festival, no one was talking about it. No one was talking about it at all. And because of that, I knew it was going to be a hit. I was like, I have a feeling this movie's going to shock a lot of people because no one's talking about it, and I'm not going to bury the lead. I'm going to cut right to the chase. This is, like you said, for Sinners, Darian. Would you say the best film of the decade for Sinners, right?
One of the best.
This is Rivals of Zaya. Yeah, it's literally Rivals is one of the best films of the decade. It is, and I know people are going to be like, "Really? Wow!" When I say this, second favorite film of all time. Like I
Wow.
can't, I can't
Wow.
even explain it. I
That
can't.
high,
And
yeah.
the plot, it's so hard to explain, but what it is Matthew McConaughey is this beekeeper, honey farmer. He lives in the backwoods of Oklahoma, and he is part of this like Carney revival band, and they play music in Dairy Queen parking lots. And his foster daughter comes back into the mix, and then there's a tragedy that occurs, and it's just Cole Sprouse is in it.
Oh, really?
And
Wow.
Oh, cool.
yeah,
Okay.
it's so like I don't even know how. Like it's a beautiful tapestry of a film, and I really, really want to, when it comes out, rent out a theater and bring everybody to go see it, because I wish it was releasing this year, because I wanted to get nominated, and if it was releasing in 2025 officially, I would say Matthew McConaughey should win Best Actor for this film. I think he
Wow.
should win Best Actor. And the actress who plays his foster daughter, her character's name is Kateri, I think. The actress's name is Angelina Looking Glass. First film she's ever been in. I think she should win Best Actress, I think. Like I just, it's so hard to explain, because I really wish the trailer was out, because Black Bear Pictures, they were a part of it back in March, but they are self-distributing it since September. So they're doing that. And it's about family, it's about friends, and it's just friendship, I should say. And Kurt Russell's in it as well. He's in it. And it's just, I love the editing, I love the directing, and it felt like a mix of, have you ever seen Logan Lucky before?
Yes.
I've not. No.
No,
That's
not
fun.
yet.
So it's like, and what about Peanut Butter Falcon? Have y'all seen Peanut Butter Falcon?
No.
It's like a mix of those two, and
Okay.
I love it so much, and that's the highest praise I can give it. So, and it's funny too, and it's like it's the only film I saw at South by Southwest that I know of that got a standing ovation. It got a standing
Wow.
ovation, and
Wow.
it's got a big gore scene in it. Like there's a gory scene in it, but it's the funniest scene of the festival, of the movie,
Huh.
and you'll know what I'm talking about when you see the movie. But it's it's man, there's a song in it called, and y'all can go listen to it later if y'all want. It's a really good song. I think it's called like Johnny Come Outside or something like that, and I think it plays in the movie, and it's just it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
It's like a
So,
CCR
that's the highest
song, isn't it?
I think it might be. I don't think so.
Sounds
Let me see.
familiar.
I had some friends who got
Johnny.
actually this year at TIFF.
Oh, they got to see
Yeah, 'cause
Rivals.
He was at the festival for The Lost Bus, and that came on Apple.
Oh, okay.
And so a bunch of my friends got to meet Matthew, and they all got copies of Interstellar signed by him.
That's awesome.
Oh, nice.
That is
Nice.
awesome.
Interstellar.
That's very cool.
But
Very.
Yeah, I'll
Johnny Come
definitely.
Outside is by Shovels and Rope. By Shovels and Rope. That's the
Okay, gotcha.
name of the movie. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll definitely be
Yeah.
hitting
There's-
on Rivals of Mzai King more, because it's one of my honorable mentions for the 2026 stream. So we'll definitely
Yeah.
be able to talk about it more then. But my number one comes as no surprise to those who know me best. I know Raza and Hayden have been seeing all my praise for this movie. Was my most anticipated movie of the year, and I've been looking forward to it for 2 or 3 years, ever since this new universe that of films and TV shows that they're going to be building was announced. Absolutely loved the movie. I just felt transported every time I saw it. I'm talking about none other than Mhm.
I should grab one of my books.
I still can't put into words how much this movie meant to me. And being able to see a grounded, true Superman in such an amazing environment that was built for, just like a super environment that was built for this movie, and just everything about it, from the performances to the cinematography and the score, just every element of it just resonated with me so strongly. And because of Superman, Punk Rocker was my most listened to song on Apple Music this year, with over 200 plays. I don't think
Wow.
I've ever listened to a
Man.
single song more than 100 times in a
Yeah.
single year. It resonated with me so. And of course, I mean, you've seen the movie, the ending where Punk Rocker is playing, one of the robots puts it on in the fortress, and he's seeing the old home movies of him, of Clark, with he's looking at the old home movies of with his parents. It's
Yeah.
I don't know. It resonated with me on such an incredibly profound level. And yeah, it's not going to be as high on many people's rankings as like you would see Sinners or One Battle After Another, or any other movie that came out this year that people there are definitely higher accolades for this year. But 2025 I will always remember as the year when I learned, and not to like get too cringy with this, but it will be the year that I always learned that I'm a punk rocker. Yes, I am. I'm a punk rocker. Yeah. So Superman's my number one of the year, and I
Love
will
it.
stand by that.
No, I love it. You should always go with what movie moved you the most, and what movie resonated
Exactly,
with you
exactly.
the most, and what you just love with your whole heart. I love that.
Yeah. And the fact, I
Yeah.
will also say, the fact that they merged the arguably two of the best Superman properties ever, the animated series and All-Star
Yes.
Superman.
Yes.
Chef's kiss.
Yes.
That-
Absolutely.
That in
Absolutely.
itself should make
Yeah.
any Superman fan just ecstatic. And James
Yeah.
Gunn crafted it so masterfully. It was
Definitely.
awesome.
Yeah.
My one small thing that I'll just say that I forgot to mention about Superman was I just wanted it to be a bit more like, I felt like he lost a little bit of the focus in the middle, where it started to be a bit more about the Justice Gang, and I really love those characters. I really do. But I just
Mhm.
thought like maybe save them
Yeah.
for like the sequel or something. I wanted
Right,
more
yeah.
Superman and Clark Kent. Like Clark
Exactly.
had one scene.
We
One or
need
two
to see
scenes.
more Clark Kent and Man of Tomorrow,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping
Yeah.
for.
I agree.
Yeah.
All right, so my number one pick is F1.
Knew it. Yes.
F1, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, from the first viewing I had to the third viewing I've had, it's literally been number one from the beginning. I mean, I was so excited to see this movie because of who was making it. Joseph Kosinski made Top Gun Maverick. He also made Tron Legacy. But Top Gun Maverick, though, that was my favorite movie of 2022. It's still my favorite movie of the 2020s so far. So I was very excited for this. Hans Zimmer doing the score, Jerry Bruckheimer producing, Brad Pitt in the lead role. With the camera work that they've done, film for IMAX, was just like, it was too perfect. So I still didn't give it a perfect score. It's still a 9 out of 10 for me, or 9.5 out of 10. For me, it just felt like I kind of agreed with kind of some of the other criticisms some other people have made about the pacing and some of the scenes that just felt like it wasn't as solid. But I mean, it's literally like 0.5 or 1 star off for me.
Mhm.
Otherwise, it's solid. I just think it's not the most like resonant, like connecting story or anything to. Oh, we lost Aiden. Oh,
Okay.
but it's not one of the most like stories that you can connect to. Like I don't drive. Like I'm not a racer, like an F1 racer. So like
Right.
I can't relate on that sense. But it still like moved me a lot in the sense of the story for Brad Pitt's character as a kind of an underdog racer who's never actually seen that triumph that he's always wanted to seek out, and finally gets it at the end. Spoiler alert. But and so I mean, and Javier Bardem, he was so good. Him and Brad Pitt, their camaraderie and repertoire with each other was so fun to watch as well. And so honestly, I just loved it. I really did, and I'm so excited to watch it again. And I saw it with my mom on the first viewing, and then saw it with my dad second viewing, and we all of us have just loved it so much. So I'm very excited to watch it with more people. Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, I don't know where Hayden went to, but I guess he probably got disconnected. But I will say really quickly here, because my phone just hit the 20%.
I can't hear you guys, by the way.
What is it?
Yeah, the volume is cut out for both of you guys.
Oh,
Oh, can you not? Oh, can you hear me, Raza?
I
Hold
can
on.
hear
I'm
you.
going
Yeah.
to. Yeah.
Okay.
Let me see what's happening.
Oh, check the. Oh well, he can't hear, but like at the bottom.
Oh,
Oh,
there's
Hayden's
Hayden.
back.
Okay.
All right, sorry about that. My internet is absolute garbage. Again, it was
No
doing
worries,
so
no
good,
worries.
and then it
At
decided
least
to
at least it
off.
waited
There we go.
until we were all done.
Yeah.
There we go.
But
Yeah.
I will say
But no,
I
it
will
was
say
doing
my
so
honorable
good, and then all of a
mentions for the
sudden it just.
year. What is it?
So yeah, I didn't hear the last few minutes. What was happening?
Oh
With
no, I was
F1.
just saying my internet just decided to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
But Joseph or Raza, yours was
F1.
What was your favorite? F1.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
I was
yeah,
just
I
gonna
was just
comment.
gonna hit on my.
I find it really funny that the three of us have a Warner Brothers film as our favorite film of the year.
Oh, that is an
Oh, we
interesting
do.
observation.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I
don't
didn't
think
notice
I noticed
that.
that until now.
And
That's
mine
right.
is mine's just Black Bear Pictures, I think.
Yeah,
Black Bear.
it's-
Yeah.
Let me. See.
Cool.
interesting. But
So
yeah,
what
my
are we?
honorable
What are we
mentions that I did write down were Thunderbolts, How to Train Your Dragon, and Predator: Badlands.
Okay.
Again, didn't hate these movies. I never hate any movie, but these are just ones that just barely didn't miss the mark, or didn't hit the mark. I guess they barely missed the mark. But
Right.
yeah, every if you go to my Letterboxd, I think I saw 22 or 23 movies this year. Nowhere near
Okay.
Hayden, because I know Hayden saw
Yeah.
a bunch.
Yeah,
and
you've seen a
I've
lot.
not seen
Yeah.
and yeah, I've not looked at any
Are we
Letterboxd
doing
stuff
Evan?
from you yet, Darian. But yeah, definitely, I'm hoping to get to more movies in 2026.
For me, the honorable mentions. As I said, my number 11 was Wicked for Good. I really did enjoy it, but didn't think it was as good as it should have been. One Battle After Another, quite engaging, but need to kind of rewatch it again. Like some of the story wasn't exactly like my type of movie, but I still very much enjoyed it and liked it a lot. Gave it an 8 out of 10. And then Life of Chuck, the other Stephen King movie that released this year with Tom Hiddleston, Karen Gillan. I highly recommend it. My mom and I went to go watch it, and that was a very and Mark Hamill was in it, and that was a very beautiful movie. I thought, like we were very moved by it, and I really recommend everyone to go watch it. I think that it's very heartwarming in its messaging, and I had The Long Walk. I very much enjoyed The Long Walk. I gave it a 7 out of 10, but it wasn't high up on my favorite list just because of how depressing it is. But I
Right,
really
yeah.
did enjoy it. Same with Warfare. Warfare is an incredible war movie. Very, very impactful, very brutal and raw, but also something that's very a hard watch. So yeah, those are my honorable mentions.
Okay. Let's see, Darian. I'm not sure where Darian. It looks like Hayden got disconnected again, but we'll see.
Right.
We'll see
I've
if we can
seen
get
I've
both
seen
of them.
28 movies so far this year. I think Knives Wake Up Deadman will be my 29th.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've actually seen I counted. I've seen the most movies that I've ever seen in theaters like this year, like released. So I've seen
Awesome.
25, I think, or 24, 25 movies in theaters. So
Okay.
that's
Yeah. That I think
good.
that's.
Yeah.
I think this year's sets my personal record too.
Right?
I don't think I've been to
Probably.
the movies. Well, probably because that had to do with Superman. I saw Superman
Yeah.
5 times. But
Right. Yeah.
but
yeah.
so yeah, I think
Yeah.
I saw like Cinemark, which is like the main theater I go to.
Right.
I think they did like a Spotify Rewind or Apple Music like replay something
Oh,
like
cool.
that, similar to like my
Yeah.
movie club membership visits. And it
Right.
was like, you saw Superman 3. Well, I saw it 5 times total, but one
Yeah.
of the times was at the IMAX in Lexington, Kentucky, which is a Regal.
Right.
And then
Yeah, yeah.
another time was at another theater near me, which is a Marquee Cinemas. But I did see
Okay.
I did see Superman at a Cinemark 3 times. But it was
Okay,
like, yeah,
right.
it told me, yeah, you saw Superman 3 times. And I was like, cool.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah,
But-
I got that for the first time too with our theater chain. Our major theater chain is called Cineplex, and so
Oh, okay,
their
yeah.
membership is Cine Club, and so I got like a Cine Club wrap this year too.
Nice. All right.
Yeah.
Hayden,
Thank
did you
you.
have any honorable mentions you wanted to mention before we signed off?
Yeah.
I'm not
let
sure
me,
where Darian went to. He may have gotten disconnected again, but I'm not. I don't know.
Because he's
I know
still
he was
in
having
here.
trouble with his audio a minute ago.
Yeah. Let me hold on one second. Let's see. So yeah, a few of my honorable mentions. I have just a few. Predator: Killer of Killers, the animated film. I really, really enjoyed it. The Running Man. I really enjoyed The
Oh,
Running Man.
yeah.
I thought it was a good
Yeah.
one. Wicked for Good. I thought.
Yeah.
Oh no, where'd Darian go?
I think he was having some audio issues. He
Okay.
might jump
Oh,
back
here he
in.
is.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh,
there he is.
yeah,
There I am.
Awesome.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Awesome. There he is. So yeah, a few of my honorable mentions are Predator: Killer of Killers, the animated film. I really enjoyed it. The Running Man, I had fun with. Wicked for Good, I thought was good. And yes, Brave New World. I know a lot of people, gave that
Yeah.
movie flack. I know it's not perfect by any means, but I had fun with it. I
Yeah,
enjoyed
yeah.
it. Roof Man, I really enjoyed Roof Man with Channing
Oh, okay.
Tatum.
I need to see Roof Man.
It's
I'm
really
Me
so
too.
upset that I
Yeah.
missed it.
Yeah.
The Smashing Machine, I really
Oh,
enjoyed
I
the
want to see
Smashing
that.
Machine. I
I
did.
really want to see that.
It's
Yeah.
so good. It's so good. The Accountant 2. I saw it South
Oh,
by. I
I
really,
have to
really
watch that.
enjoyed The Accountant 2. It's so
Yeah.
fun. The chemistry between the two, John Bernthal and
Yeah.
Ben Affleck, is really great.
Exciting.
I know this film got a lot of flack as well. And again, I know this one's not perfect, but Karate Kid Legends. I
Okay.
personally
Oh,
enjoyed Karate Kid Legends. I liked it. I really liked it.
It wasn't.
know?
It wasn't a bad movie, but I just wish that it
No,
wasn't
no.
so like split into two parts as it was.
I agree.
Yeah.
Like that.
totally
I wish
that
it was
just
longer.
Yeah.
I thought it needed to be a little longer. It just felt like the second act just like sped through all the way.
Yeah, they spent
Yeah.
too long on the plot that wasn't advertised at all. I was
Exactly.
like, hey man, can you help me with my boxing match?
Yeah.
And it's like,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
what is this
Yeah.
movie? It's,
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
but no, it
Yeah.
definitely wasn't a bad movie. But
Yeah.
I think
No,
out of the
no.
Karate Kid movies, it's like fourth or fifth out of
Yeah.
six for me.
Right.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like I think there are six Karate Kid movies, and it placed like fourth or fifth. So I
Yeah.
was just
Yeah.
like, now I will say
Yeah.
the one from the '90s is.
Oh,
And
gosh.
again, I don't want to say like any movies are necessarily bad, but the one from the '90s with Hilary Swank is the
Hilary
worst.
Swank, yeah.
It's,
Okay.
Okay.
That's the
It's
only
not
one I
good.
haven't seen. Yeah.
It's
Gotcha.
not good. I had to go
Okay.
like on a
Yeah.
streaming service I'd never even heard
It's not.
of.
It's not.
fun.
Yeah.
Let's see. And I have
Okay.
a few more too, but Illuminated Pros is still going strong.
Still
I
going
see.
strong.
Yep.
Well,
Going
yeah,
strong. Yeah.
my phone is still going strong. It's at 17%, but
Our stream
Oh,
is as
okay.
long.
Yeah.
Our runtime is as long as Final Reckoning.
yeah.
I don't
No,
know
I
if we
missed
can do a
a bunch.
recap.
We
Or we
can
can
do a
do a little
quick,
bit of
I'll do like a
Uh,
quick recap of mine just to like quick
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
speed run it. Honorable mentions were Thunderbolts, How to Train Your Dragon, and Predator Badlands. And then going from 10 to 1, mine movies were Ballerina, F1, The Last Rodeo, Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning, The Naked Gun, Fantastic Four, Sinners, Weapons, Marty Supreme, and Superman.
Okay. Awesome.
So that was a speed run of
Yeah.
my
My
rankings.
Quick speed run is number 10, Ballerina. Number 9, Marty Supreme. Number 8, Sinners. Number 7, Superman. Number 6, Thunderbolts. Number 5, Avatar: Fire and Ash. Number 4, Zootopia 2. Number 3, Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. Number 2. Sorry, did I say number 2? Number 3, Mission Impossible. Number 2, Fantastic Four: First Steps. And number 1, F1.
Okay. And Darian, you can go next if you want.
Okay, so my honorable mentions, I have a few here. I have If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. I have Highest to Lowest by the
Okay.
Spike Lee film, which played in theaters for only like a week.
I need to check
And
this.
then Good Fortune with Keanu Reeves and Seth Rogen.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I didn't see that.
Sorry.
Yeah.
And then I would put also in there The Materialist by Celine Song with Chris
Okay.
Evans.
Oh
Yes. Yeah.
And then I'd also add The Drop and Warfare.
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
And,
Awesome.
Cool.
yeah. And
Yeah.
actually, no, another honorable mention would be The Legend of the Ochi, which came out way back.
Oh, I know.
that one.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
All
And
right.
Yeah.
visually a fantastic film and one of the most beautiful scores that came out this year.
Okay.
So
Okay.
my top 10 is One of Them Days, 10, 9 is 9 is Caught Stealing, 8 is The Long Walk, 7 is Thunderbolts, 6 is Companion, 5 is 28 Years Later, 4 is Begonia, 3 is Wake Up Dead Man and Knives Out Mystery, 2 is One Battle After Another, and 1 is Sinners.
Awesome.
Awesome.
I saw, I think, a total of 64 films this year. 64.
Whoa.
Okay.
Right on.
That might,
Right on.
Hayden, how many did you see?
Let's see. I saw. How many did you say? 64.
63, 64, yeah.
You guys
saw
definitely have
74.
Raza and I beat.
74.
Oh,
Yeah.
I had 74. Yeah, I
think-
saw 74 this year. So
Whoa.
yeah, I
Nice.
saw a lot. I saw a
think-
lot. So
Yes.
My two most disappointing, I hate to admit, is Marty Supreme and Avatar: Fire and Ash.
Right.
I like Marty Supreme. I think Timothy's great in the movie, but as someone who's seen the other Safdie films like Uncut Gems and Good Time, which are fantastic movies, I feel like it's a good film. Again, we've spoken about how he's a very unredeemable character.
Yeah.
But I do get Wolf of Wall Street, American Psycho vibes from that character quite a lot.
Yeah.
And even maybe even in Fight Club a bit. But yeah. The film's good. I'm glad to see people coming out in droves to see an A24 movie, which is awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. And then for Avatar, I do feel that, I think we also vocalized this already, that there have been plot points that weren't wasn't stretched out a bit more, and things that should have been that weren't. And I do hope if going forward they do elaborate on those things in the fourth.
Definitely.
Movie.
Yeah.
But I do feel like it was a tad underbaked in a few areas.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's still visually very fantastic. But critically, it definitely is. Out of the three, it's my last one.
Me too.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
So
Alright.
yeah, and
Awesome.
yeah, no, it's been a great year for movies. Next year is
Yes.
going to be a massive undertaking of films, and my walls gonna ache.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But
I think
Yeah.
all of our theater watches are gonna go up next year for sure.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
yes. And Darren, you are more than welcome to join us. I think on Sunday.
on the
As
fourth,
long as
Sunday the
our
4th,
schedules all look good. On Sunday, we are going to do our top 10 most anticipated of 2026.
oh, awesome!
If you would like to
Yeah.
join us for
Yeah, that'd
that.
be
Yeah.
great. Yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah, yeah. I think it's at 3:30 my time, right? Is it 3:30 my time we're doing it? I think, right?
so.
Yes.
Something like that. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I know you mentioned your church starts at 6, so we might be able to
Yeah,
do that.
yeah.
Probably won't be able to delve too much into the movies, but we can at least do
That's
like
fine. Yeah, yeah.
rapid fire or just
Yeah.
discussions about what's going to be coming out. Just
Yeah.
whatever we can fit
Yeah.
to whatever time interval works best.
Yeah,
for everyone.
I'll make a list
Yeah.
for sure for
Right.
this summer, right?
Okay. So yeah,
Yeah.
that'll be
Yeah.
that'll be 4:30 Eastern, 3:30 Central, 2:30 Mountain.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken. If that
Okay.
sounds
Yeah.
good with
Real-
everybody.
Yeah. The Sunday, okay. I'll write it
Yeah,
down.
real quick, I'm gonna do I'll do a recap real quick of my top 10 as well. And
Oh,
my,
yeah.
Yeah.
let's see. So number 10 again was Warfare. Number 9 was Sinners. Number 8 was Weapons. Number 7 was Predator Badlands. Number 6 was The Long Walk. Number 5 was F1. Number 4 was Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. Number 3 was Superman. Number 2 was Fantastic Four: First Steps. Number 1 was Rivals and Uzziah King. And my honorable mentions real fast are Predator, Killer of Killers, The Running Man, Wicked for Good, Captain America: Brave New World, Roof Man, The Smashing Machine, Karate Kid Legends, The Accountant 2. I have a lot of honorable mentions. The Final Destination: Bloodlines, Avatar: Fire and Ash is up there. Wake Up Dead Man, or the Knives Out Mysteries in there. Tron Ares, I know, got a lot of flack as well, but I don't know. I don't even know if I should put that honorable
As
mentions.
Jeremy
I don't know.
Johns called
But,
it,
Ballerina-
a 2-hour 9 Inch Nails music video.
Yeah, that's right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Another one too is Together that I saw at South by. It's with Dave
Oh, okay,
Franco
yeah.
and Alice Marie.
Oh,
Really
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Oh, that was a
horror
fantastic
film.
movie. Yeah.
It's so good. It's so good.
fantastic.
My parents hated it. I was like, well, whatever, mom and dad, whatever. It was great, man. Naked Gun, Caught Stealing, Companion as well. What else? Let's see. Yeah, those are those, but just a few disappointing ones I had real quick. I know this is what I said at the beginning. I know this is about to ruffle a lot of feathers. I know one battle after another, though, I was deeply not deeply. I won't say deeply, but I don't, and I saw it in IMAX too. So you would think I would like it more than I did. And I was really looking forward to it. I was, but also Springsteen. I was very disappointed by Springsteen. I wanted to like it. I really did. Good Fortune. I think Darian, you mentioned Good Fortune earlier. I was really looking forward to that as well. I was kind of disappointed by that one. And then another one I was disappointed by was Happy Gilmore 2. I'm a huge lover of the original Happy Gilmore, and this one just took everything great, not horrible, but took everything great about the original and just literally threw it in the trash, and it just didn't do anything.
I didn't even finish Happy Gilmore 2 because I was like, this
Don't.
is not...
Again, not horrible, but it's just ugh,
I would
Don't-
I
don't-
would say as a funny joke, after watching Warfare, you can never listen to Call on Me the same way ever again.
oh yeah, that's right. Now I want to listen to
never
that. I'm gonna
listen
listen
to
to that on the way to work. It's
The
great,
same
man.
way ever again. No, but yeah, I
Yeah.
agree with Happy Gilmore too, though. I will say though that Sandler has had a good end to the year with Jay Kelly, which came out on Netflix.
Oh, I
I
really
heard
want
that
to see
was
that.
good.
Yeah,
I
I
really
heard that
want
was
to see
good.
that. Yeah.
it's,
It
it's
was
an
cool.
enjoyable film. Yeah,
All right.
Yeah.
but
Well,
uh,
guys, I
Yeah.
just wanted to say that I know we've already said it amongst ourselves, but this is our first, I guess, 6 months, first year as the Super Film Trinity, and
Yeah.
I'm very happy that we could have Darian on. As our
Yeah,
guest today.
and hopefully you can join next Sunday next week
next
coming
Sunday
up as well.
and future streams whenever you want.
Oh, glad I got
And,
to join.
but I just want to say to you guys again that how grateful I am that we formed this and that
Me too. Me too.
we've been enjoying this. We have a great road ahead of us. I'm positive about it, with a lot of exciting things next year and beyond. And I'm
Yeah.
just very grateful for you guys, and I wish
I'm
I
grateful
wish
for
you all the
all
best,
y'all.
and hope to
as
meet
well.
you guys in person
guys'
soon.
podcast. I've been keeping an eye on your guys' content. So this
Really appreciate it, and
I
to
appreciate
all of
it,
our
man.
viewers.
Thank you.
To all of
Yeah.
our viewers, everybody who's been commenting and watching and liking and following our pages, thank you so much. Really, really appreciate
Whether it's
you
all of us individually or Super Film Trinity.
And
like,
yes,
whether
individually as well.
on Instagram, YouTube, it
Yes.
means it really means a lot. It does.
It means
and
a
it's
lot.
just- it's
It's
Yes, definitely.
it's
yeah, I can't put it
it's
into words.
definitely it's meaningful. It's so meaningful and so special when you can find people that like, even though we've never met in person yet.
Yeah,
It's
Right.
just one of those things where it's like, okay, there are people out here that are like,
that's right.
So
Exactly.
it's
Exactly.
And
awesome
I know,
to know.
Hayden and I started together in February. I remember of this year.
Feb-
We had
February,
one
yeah,
stream
it was
together, the two
February.
of us.
I remember your guys' first stream.
Yeah,
And I was
yeah.
like, and
Yeah,
that's actually
me
where I
too, man.
found out about Hayden, because I was like, oh,
Right.
this guy seems
Yeah,
pretty cool.
that's
And
right.
I was
yeah.
right.
That's right. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm so
yeah.
glad that we did that,
Yeah.
and we got Joseph involved and everything. So,
Yeah.
guys, I
Yeah.
can't thank you guys enough. Much love to you guys, brothers. So,
Yeah.
You guys,
all the best.
And not
you
to
guys have an
Yeah.
awesome
Not to
new
get,
year. I will.
yeah.
Yeah,
No, I
you
was
guys
gonna
have
say
an
real
awesome
quick,
new
not to
year.
get just kind of off topic, but not to get like woe is me, you know what I mean? I'm not getting woe is me, but and I've never been bullied in my life. I haven't, but I get just in middle school and high school, again, not to get woe is me, you know what I mean? But it's just, I didn't really ever have my, when I was in public school, have my group, you know what I mean? And
yeah.
it's just,
No, I
yeah,
get it. I was in the same. I was the same.
and I really don't have very many people that I can I could talk movies with my family and friends, you know what I mean? I can
Yeah.
talk movies with them, but I can't talk movies with them like I can with all y'all who have subscribed to the channel and all y'all right here. I really can't. And I just feel like they just not really laugh about it, but just don't understand, you know what I mean? And they
Right,
just,
yeah.
y'all know what I'm talking about. They just
Totally,
don't fully
totally.
grasp the
Fully
concept
grasp
of
it.
And I
Yeah.
just it truly, and y'all and my other buddy Spike and Chad at the Geeky Cast and King Spike, I talk maybe
Yeah.
Marvel with them, but it's just I truly just thank all y'all who subscribe and all y'all for just truly just caring enough about not just what I say, but all of us here, what we have to say about movies. And this year's really, again, not just for me, but for all of y'all, has changed the trajectory of all of our lives.
Definitely. I think we've all
it's-
grown
I-
in our individual ways so much, and then when we've come together, we've grown even more. And
Exactly.
with Hayden with your channel, having you reached 1K this year, right?
Yeah, in July, I think.
Yeah,
July, something
you
like
reached
that,
1K.
yeah.
You're
Or maybe
1.2 now.
June.
Joseph,
Yeah.
you're excelling with your own reviews that you've been doing too. I really
Yeah.
love it. And
Yeah.
I've been trying to do the same with putting myself out there, and I want to do more reviews for sure. But I've definitely, attending a major world premiere for a major movie, that was something very exciting to do. Just again, I wasn't invited. I just went out and did it, and so that was something very exciting. And I think that we will all reach those levels in the near future for sure. And,
Absolutely.
with
Just
our
gotta keep
dedication,
putting in the work, man.
Yeah.
Gotta keep working.
Definitely.
to kind of
absolutely.
to kind of comment on that, I also feel similar. I've had a website since 2012, 2013, and it's been my place to kind of just, as I say, word vomit my thoughts on films, because I can be extremely painful and detailed about my thoughts on films. And I love my family and I love my friends dearly, but they are not in the same breath or mindset of how my brain operates.
Exactly. Exactly. Dude, we're like the same person. Exactly.
Yeah,
That's literally what it's like. Yeah.
To find people in the same circles that you know, either speak or think the same way you do is a fantastic relief, that you can kind of just talk about the same sort of topics you're into and just talk for God knows how many hours. But
And that's the thing. One of the movie critics I watch, I've been watching for years. We go to the same. I met him last year, almost 2 years ago now. Sean Chandler Talks About. And we, you know, I know him personally now. Like, he's one of my buddies, and we go to the same early screenings. And one of the things I love like about his channel is he's like, I created this channel because I talk movies too much with, you know, I guess people he's close with, and I just love that so much, you know. And
definitely,
it's really
and like the community and like the other people in the community that we've been able to reach out to this year. Like, Hayden, you met John Campia.
I know.
Photobomb by Sean and your other friend, a Mark Show.
I met him and it was crazy.
Chris Stuckman. Like, it's
exactly. And me and Austin Burke, he's another big movie reviewer. Me and Austin Burke are buddies on Facebook and Twitter. Like, that's insane, man. Like, I just it's crazy. It's wild. It's wild.
Again, awesome. meeting people in the film community is cool, because I've gone to TIFF festivals and all these big premieres, and it's cool to meet people that are in the same circles.
Definitely. No, I mean, look at this. Like, all four of us have met some really, really cool people this year. That's just awesome. I love that. Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah, and it's all just the passion of film and all of that.
Definitely.
Well,
it's cool, man.
Definitely. Cool. With that, we can end 2025 on a high note. It was so good to see you guys.
I have a few more videos coming before. What is today? The
29th.
So we have a few more days before. So I have a few more videos, but guys, this is officially the last live stream of 2025, which is insane to say. But I do have a few more videos coming. I was going to upload, and I haven't even started working on my December movies ranking video yet. I'm going to try to work on that after this and after I get a bite to eat and upload it tonight. But because I have like 6 movies to talk about, it'll probably be like a 20-minute video, so it'll be long. So I might even have I have one video I'm uploading tomorrow. I think it might be my most surprising. I don't know, something like that. But I'll probably have 2 videos uploaded tomorrow, so look out for that. But like I said, last live stream of the year, and guys, again, this is awesome, and 2026 is going to be a
big year for us all.
Big year for us,
definitely.
Big year, man. Big year. I'm looking forward to it. So this was fun. Darian, again, I appreciate you joining, man. And hopefully you can
thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
hope you can join next week
for the most anticipated films of next year.
Yes.
And that's going to be a big list as well. So that's going to be a big list. So, it's going to be good. So, but to everybody in the chat too, again, if you're joining, subscribe to all of us here and follow all of us on our letterboxes, Instagram, all that stuff. So, y'all have a good and safe. Please be safe over New Year's. I'm actually driving to Austin to see the Wednesday. This is the Stranger Things finale. So
awesome.
There was something like, I don't know if y'all heard, but there's like these bombing things or something. I don't know if y'all heard about that, but
no,
did y'all hear about that? There was like these like crazy dudes who were like setting up bombs or something, but I don't know, like they were gonna blow them up, like hitting 12 or something. I'm like, I heard about that today, and I was like, whoa. So I think they got the guys. I think so. Y'all, please be careful. I beg you, please be careful. I want to see all y'all back in the chat and in the comments and all that. I really just seriously, please be safe, because that's not cool. That's pretty scary. But y'all have a good New Year, y'all. And guys, that'll do it, I think.
Guys, thanks so much. Really appreciate you guys.
Appreciate all of you guys too. You guys are awesome.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you guys.
Have a happy New Year.
Keep talking. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Good to meet you, bud.
You as well.
Happy New Year. Y'all take care.
Take care.
See you.